Is my mic working now? Okay. It says that it's working. Sometimes it likes to play tricks on me. I'm really, really bad at this streaming gig. So thank you to everyone who's clicking in. Thank you to everyone that's watching. I'm truthfully not super ready to go live. I need to tweet out about the new skin dropping. I mean, if you're clicking into the stream, you know. I had a skin drop. My hair looks crazy today. We're gonna roll with it. Okay. Um, but actually, y'all can watch me make the tweet. How whatever. Hi, I'm back. Um, Google Chrome. This is the back end of what YouTube Studio looks like. I also just posted a video um that we're live as well. Um, let's go to Twitter. I'm so scared about what's gonna pop up. Maybe I shouldn't show this on stream. Oh, that's fine. Okay. I got to design a skin for Rivals 2. Check out the video going over how I did it. Sorry, there's no music either. I have my Rivals of Ether muted. I'll explain why in a minute. Going over how I did it. Um, Thank you so much to at Rivals of Ether for the opportunity. I need to take SSBU out of this. Oh wait, that's the live icon. It should be called. Y'all get to see how I sort my files. Is for a video, each video has a. It should be Immorcane thumbnail. MP4. What the fuck? Sorry. um, hold on. Let me. Okay, wait. This isn't on stream. Okay. I have a personal server where I store all my files in, and I'm scared that there's more things that can leak if I show it on screen. So, let's attach this over here. Sorry, I'm like really bad at this. How I did it. Linked down below. Let's say going over the process. I feel like that's less wordy. And then we're going to go back to Discord, copy this link. If you walk with the skin, use code stop to support me. Okay, I'm gonna answer chat in a split second. I don't even have like chat pulled up. That's my bad. If you fuck with the skin, use code last thought to support me. I love you guys. Okay. And then I also should post and the server that we're live. That would probably help the live stream, wouldn't it? How are y'all doing? Those are dope. Thank you. Yeah, the organization's not good. I could probably do a little better with that. At Rivals Players at YouTube Ping, come gamer with me on stream. Yeah. So sick. I don't really know how do you celebrate a skin going live. Like I'm not well versed in this. What I was thinking that we could do today, we could just play some Rivals, try out the new skin. I actually haven't used it yet. There's a video up on the channel right now as well. I assume that if y'all are here, y'all might have seen that. We could watch it together, actually. Y'all probably... Oh, shit. Am I allowed to cuss? I don't know. I don't cuss in my videos, I try not to. But I do in real life, just a little bit. The video that went out is how the skin got made. It's actually really cool. Mewtwo King. I hope I'm not Mewtwo King. Yeah, so it's a full bundle. We can actually check it out right now if y'all want. And then I can actually, if y'all have any questions about how it happened, like let me know. Can y'all hear the game okay, by the way? The game should have audio now. Oh fuck. This is not my strong suit. The way that we do our audio was like bugging the other day during bracket. Like the audio kept on cutting out. So let's see That's not good. Let's do this, and then properties, Rivals 2. I guess I could just like capture PC audio for today and then figure it out off stream. I think I might do that. Audio output capture, desktop audio. Ta-da! Can y'all hear the game now? Yes, audio properties. That's so weird. Why won't it? Okay, let me know if y'all can't hear the game. Maybe it's that the menu's too quiet. I don't really know what's going on. There's something trolling me here. You're buying right now? Be sure to use code LASTSTOCK if you want to. If there's another creator you fuck with, use that too. It's not a color swap, so what's in the bundle, you get this Plup Maple, which is really cool. I like it. We can preview it. It's a little bit like Monopoly Man, like a little, is it mean to say Redditor? Like, I think it's like Redditor, but kind of fun, you know? It's like, I rock with it, right? This is super fun. I do wish she was wearing like some kind of coat or something like that, but like I think it's solid. We have the Toma Lorena palettes. I know Toma. I'm not too familiar with them. Why this palette is important to Toma. I might be missing something, but I think it's a very sick like color scheme. Like I wish we had more colorways like this inspired by creators and stuff like that. I think that's really cool. We've got the Epic icon. I like Epic's tournament recaps a lot. I actually don't do tournament recaps because I think that Epic does them so much better than I could. With a lot of Rivals content, I started making content because I was like, oh, like there's a lack of guides, like there's a lack of content that might appeal to both low and high level players, right? So I thought there was kind of like a gap there that I could fill. I don't think that Epic leaves a single gap. I think their content is beyond phenomenal. We have Vintage Plup Maple, which is like a new palette. It's like a special maple palette. It's got a little bit of a different color scheme. It kind of looks like I'm colorblind, but if this is accurate, like, do you know those like honey mustard stuff? It looks like that. We've got Lore Master, so you can get that title going on. I think that's for Lynn. She runs the wiki. She's like incredible. We've got the Coach Zeke icon. I think this frog is so cool. I'm just not noticing that he's Rano. He looks more like a real frog to me. But I think that's sick. And then we have, obviously for me, the texture wasn't loading, but we have Laststock Orcane. I have a video going over how I made this skin. I think it's so sick of a design, so sick of a skin. The Rivals team like did such a good job like replicating my design. And then these color palettes are really cool too. I like this red a lot. It's almost like a dusty, like he looks kind of evil, right? And then here this green, he looks almost like earthy, like plant, right? Like it's like you would find him in the produce aisle. And then this blue is actually like, this is bad. I think I might like this blue more than the default, even though the default is my colorway for the channel. In my video where I talk about how I designed the skin, I go into a lot more detail about it. And I think that it'll help you guys appreciate the little details that I added. But I think this skin is so sick. Like the Rivals team did such a fire job with it. If you have any questions about how it was made, let me know. I think I kind of want to go over it a little bit on stream. Thronework got to play, or got to do this raster emote. That's how I play my bird. Kind of a iconic line. I'm surprised it didn't reach the game sooner. And then we have Football Queen. I'm not sure who these were for. I'm not sure who the Football Queen is in Rivals 2. I don't play football. And then obviously we have the Zeus icon. So it's super cool to see creators featured in the bundle. I was low-key, okay. I tweeted about this. I have a main public Twitter where I post like a lot of art. Stuff for Laststock goes on it sometimes, kind of rarely. Laststock stuff goes on the Laststock Twitter a lot of the time. Because I'm a studio artist outside of Rivals, so I try to keep my Twitter more studio focused, right? Because that's my job. So if someone wants to look me up, they find that. But on my private, I tweeted like I was very surprised whenever I saw the bundle. I got to see it a few days ago. It's just Laststock, yeah. If you put a space in the middle, that'll work too. It will get either of them. But thank you so much for using it. It actually supports me a lot. But whenever I found out I was doing a skin for this bundle, I asked Edelis, I was like, hey, like, is it okay if I know, like, who else is in the bundle, right? Like, who else is getting skins and stuff like that, would love to like chat with them and bounce ideas off of each other so we don't overlap. And Edalus was like, oh, like, you'll see like whenever it drops. I was like, okay, cool, fine, right? Like, I mean, sure. That's 100% fine. Oh, there's actually a short that comes out too. I'm sorry, I'm so scatterbrained. I'm not. I'm good at this kind of thing. But I assumed that other content creators were also getting skins. I did not realize that um it was me and Plup only. Because like Plup for the last skin bundle. Okay, the short is live. Um Thank you. I'm glad you liked the tier list. That one was kind of controversial. Some people really liked it, some people didn't. I personally would change a few things on it. But I mean, it's a community list. That's kind of how a community list goes. I don't think they'll ever be 100% accurate, but I think it's a good way to get community sentiment, right? So in the last creator bundle, this was actually skins from Rivals 1. There's the Spangled Raster, which is obviously for Mingo, who's a top player, and Excalibur, who's for Alpha Rad. So this bundle, it's got a top player who streams. I don't know if Plup makes content outside of streaming. I don't watch a lot of streams. There's the top player Plup skin, and then the Last Stock Arcane skin, which I was really surprised by. To me, I feel like, I don't know, like I was like, I don't view myself as the biggest Rivals creator. Like I look up to all the other creators so much. So I was really like surprised and like so happy that I got to get a skin like that. I guess we can go and hop into ranked for a few games, and then if you guys want, we can do like viewer arenas. We can do just like casual queue. I got to go. I'm supposed. Hold on. Code. These people are doing on this skin. It's a Monarch Butterfly. Okay. What's the Lorena skin? I think I am one of the biggest Rivals channels, but I don't see myself as like the penultimate Rivals channel, right? Like to me at least, I don't know. But I was like so thankful, so gagged by being included. Like that's like such a dream come true to have like something like this in game. Can you all hear the game, by the way? Is there audio? There's audio for me. I turned on audio for the game. Am I in my control scheme? If y'all can't hear it, I will fix it. I think you promise. Oh, it's got butterfly effects? I was not told about that. That is new. I would have included that in my video if I had known. Oh my god, that's like sick. No audio? Okay, I will fix that. Dude, that's so cool. Okay, yeah, I'll fix the no audio. I pinky swear. I don't know why my OBS has been like #1 hater. I forget that I don't get that back, or like it doesn't like snap to ledge. No, I'm really, really bad with computers. Like, if y'all saw how I edited the videos, y'all would be appalled. Yeah, I did not know these effects were in game before. Are the bubbles also? No, they're not. I feel like that would get kind of confusing. There's a Rivals 1 skin for Arcane that's for Grassroots. Do y'all know the one that I'm talking about? It has plant effects, actually, which is really cool. Like, instead of bubbles, it's like leaves, which is neat. Yeah. I do want to stream more with y'all, by the way. My job has me on a super weird schedule. They have me, I'm part-time, right? Because I do, like, studio art on the side. So that kind of funds me being part-time, where I can do, like, a mix of both jobs. Like, have that steady income that's provided by a part-time job, and then obviously, like, studio art is like such a hard job to actually make a living out of. You know, like this past weekend I did a event and I made $750 off of selling art. But then some weekends obviously you make nothing, so it's hard to get just right. She got out of that? That's crazy. I should have just downstronged, I guess. I wanted to do a element bend. That was kind of my goal, was to make Arcane based on a Monarch Butterfly, and like element bend over to the Earth element. But the Last Stock colorway does not lend itself to that, right? So I got kind of close. If you want to use the green skin, I guess you can cosplay as a bug. But yeah, I kind of like my goal with this. I don't say this in the video. I probably should have. I think actually I cut the part because like the way that I worded it was like really bloated. Like it went on for like a minute and a half, and it was like a pretty simple idea. I thought I could trim it down, and then I just never. Like I watched the video back, and I was like, okay, this flows fine without it. But my original goal going into the video was to do some kind of element bend. Like I wanted like fiery Arcane, but that wouldn't fit the Last Stock colorway, or like wind Arcane. So I think that like that's where I landed on Butterfly, was wind and earth together. Yeah, fine art, studio art, like as a full-time job is really hard unless you're like a professor, like a teacher, right, on the side. I'm going for my master's degree starting next, or I guess August, yeah, so not next month just yet, it's close. At the University of North Texas, and it only takes 2 students a year in what I do, like they're really prestigious. It says we have some desktop audio playing. Let me see if I can get it louder, though. Because I don't know why it's, like, trolling me on that. Like, y'all should have more audio. Let's do properties. Advanced audio properties. Let's just crank it up some. What? Weird. Did y'all have audio in game? Like, it's saying y'all are getting a little bit. I got what I can do. Volume mixer. And then I'm gonna turn that up and then turn down my headphones. I got advanced stages. Oh, fuck. Sure. Or they had to ban it then. Do y'all hear it more now? Sorry if I'm playing, like, abysmal, by the way. I haven't played in the past few days. I had that art sale that I mentioned, and then I've just had, like, a lot of days of work back-to-back. This is crazy. I'm a part-time worker, but I worked 6 days a week this week for only 25 hours. Like, that's crazy. I have, like today my shift was only an hour and a half. Super, super weird. After this game, by the way, I'm going to create some viewer lobbies or hop into casual queue if y'all are down for that. I would like the chance to get to play with y'all. I don't really get to play games with people on the channel ever, because all my stuff is tournaments, and then I don't compete in my own tournaments. I actually started doing that. I thought that was really fun. I want to try to do that maybe once a month, like whatever's like the smallest bracket of the month, just compete in that one. Also, unfortunately, the Last Stock brackets might be changing whenever I do go to grad school. I'll be a professor whenever I'm at the grad school, so how it works is a professor assigns like work online, and then a grad student like is the instructor in the class teaching it. So I don't get to choose like the lesson plans or anything like that, but I don't have like a big kid professor in the class with me, it's just me. And I don't know what that schedule will look like, right? So I know that my class schedule is pretty packed. But I don't know, like maybe the day for Last Stock weeklies might change. I'm not 100% sure. I thought I killed myself there. I was like, damn, I'm the fool. But so yeah, some changes will be happening with the Last Stock weeklies, I imagine. Also, the UNT, where I'm going, is like right by DFW. And I would like to be able to go to the DFW weekly on Thursdays. So we might do like bi-weekly tournaments, we might swap to monthly, like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah. My favorite professor was an adjunct whenever I was in. Well, actually, my favorite wasn't, but my second favorite was an adjunct, and she was awesome. I don't know if what I'm going to be doing at UNT is like adjunct or if it's like TA. Like it's like a weird mix of those, where it's like I'm not technically qualified to be an adjunct, but I'm more involved than a TA would be. Because there's not, that was dumb of me to roll in. There's not a professor in class, right? So it's like some kind of like weird hybrid. But I also think with like adjuncts and TAs, a lot of times like those professors are younger, and then you get like a fresher view on the art. Can you hear the game now? It won't be a residency. No game audio. Weird. Okay, we're gonna figure it out after this set. I'm really sorry that it's like trolling. To me, it says that it's working. We might have to like restart stream or something. Like I actually have no clue what's going on. Yeah. The game says that it has audio. But it's just not like you know how like the bars move like in an audio mixer? It's not moving. Which is mad weird. I actually liked going to that larger stage. Normally I like to take Fleet to smaller stages. I'm really bad at approaching. Okay, you can hear it, it's just really quiet. Weird. I'm gonna play with my headphone mixing. I normally keep my games pretty quiet, because then whenever I like yap in a Discord VC, I tend to get really loud if my games are loud, because I can't hear myself. So, I think I still get loud even without that though, but we'll crank it up today for y'all. Ever since, I don't know if y'all know this actually, I don't know if I talked about it on the channel a lot, I think that I mentioned it. I had, I can tell the story of it today because we're streaming, so I can be more personable on a stream. My appendix burst, and I was ranked Masters last season. And ever since my appendix burst, like, I just, like, lost some of my motor skills. My art skills seem to be, like, fine-ish. Like, they're, it's really faint. Gotcha, I'll turn it up. Ever since I was in the hospital for that, my like motor skills in the game have been like a lot worse. Like my reaction times have been worse, so I'm gonna like relearn a lot of stuff, I imagine. If y'all ever think y'all's appendix is bursting, by the way, and a doctor tells you no, it's not bursting, go to another doctor. You are the appendix. That is fucked up to you, April. No, what actually happened? So my like stomach hurt like super bad. It's the right side of your stomach. I was like, yo, like, something's wrong. Can y'all do, like, a scan? Check me out. And they did a scan, and they were like, oh, did you eat something crazy? Like, we think you just ate too much. I was like, oh, yes, girl. Like, I was at the CC's Pizza buffet last night. My bad. And they're like, you're okay. Just be chill. Like, go on, like, a walk. Eat some greens. You'll be fine. I was like, bet. And then I actually ran a big Rivals 2 local. It was, like, a Smash Ultimate Melee Rivals 2. I guess for my region size, like, you would call it a regional. It had like, I think over $200 of prizing in it. And then it was all for charity, which, between that and Code Last Stock is how we're funding some charity events this summer. And apparently my appendix had burst the day I went into the doctor, so I was running this regional with a burst appendix. And then I developed sepsis the next week, and I could not move. And I was like, oh, like, something's wrong, y'all, like, I gotta do something. And they're like, okay, we're gonna operate. So, whenever Slade came out, they give content creators early access to the characters so that we can make like content about the characters on launch, and I always make like a moveset overview. I feel like that's the best that I can contribute. I'm not a top player, so you probably don't want like a real like meta guide from me day one. I don't think I would be like, I can tell you like, oh, this move feels good, this move feels bad, but I probably couldn't tell you like, this is the secret Slade tech, right? Like I'm not innovating that, right? That's someone else. And so I always do those. But I was in the hospital, and I could not move. And I kept on texting in that, like, top secret, like, content creator group chat. I was like, guys, I don't think this video is going to come out on time. Like, I was, like, so upset that I couldn't get it out. Oh, I just saved her. I'm, like, actually the fool. I'll lose for that. Oh, just kidding. She messed up. I didn't mean to taunt that. But also, like, I have a really high pain tolerance, so my appendix bursting was not the end of the world. I'm really sorry to whoever I just taunted on. That was not kind of me. I'm sorry. I like misinputted that. Okay, now rivals should be a lot louder for y'all. Let me know where we're at. If y'all want, we're going to go and show off the skin to some discords that I'm in. Because I meant to do that sooner, and I forgot. Let me add in some Rivals background music here, so y'all can let me know how it sounds. Okay. Is that like, do y'all hear it? Is it like too quiet? OMG. Thank you so much. I hope y'all... I should move where my camera is. Whee! I hope y'all rock with the skin. If y'all have a clip, tag me and post with it. Would love to see. And then the watercoloring channel, I'm going to go and post the art. I actually have a larger version of this. Made an arcane skin if y'all use code #. It's on Monarch Butterfly colorway. And then actually, I'm gonna turn this off for a second. You're gonna see black. I have to go into my server. There's a full version of the artwork somewhere. My driver's license is in here. I'm so glad I turned that off. Did I upload it? Well, I guess I can turn it back on. Do you want to see some behind the scenes stuff, actually? So this is my photos for, like, videos channel. I keep them all sorted in a Discord server. So this is, like, all the photos that have been for the tier list video. They all get put in here. And then, here's, like, photos used in the video where I explain how I made the skin. This was, I was looking at the skins from the last creator bundle. So this one was similar to Mango's, I guess. Did I have to? It's still pretty faint. You don't mind? Okay. I'd rather the game be a little bit quieter than me. I like to yap a lot. But I'm going to send myself right now the full version. So I'm getting a artist printer pretty soon. And that will be how I make some merch for you guys, if you guys rock with merch. No pressure to buy them. What I want to do, because printing out something like... all my exes also do live in Texas. We've got that in common. What's it called? I'm so bad at, like, getting off topic. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, well. Oh, I'm getting an artist printer. Arcane full. And what that'll let me do is make the prices lower on products. I won't have to pay for someone to make them for me. So that'll be really sick. And then... Oh! What's it called? Does it have... I'm not sure. It's an eco tank is what I'm looking at, but they're like $700, but I earned that at a art fair today. So that's super cool. Or not at today, but like over the weekend. And so what it'll let me do is like make you guys like merch, and then I won't have to charge as much for it. And then what I want to do as well is make bundles. And then that way, if you guys buy something in a bundle, what is this thing called? Creator Bundle 2. Go check it out in game. Use code LASTSTOP if you fuck with it. Okay. And then I'm gonna come over here. So promo. I made Rivals 2 skin. I should mute my... What did I just do? Sorry, y'all gotta watch me do all the boring stuff. Go peep in game. Use code LastDog if you upload it. Okay, you are seeing me do all my little advertisement rounds. But yeah, so that'll just let me print merch. I'm gonna do like little bundles as well. So that way I can make them cheaper without having to lose money on them. So I think that'll be really cool. I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing anything on Twitter. My Twitter's not loading. Oh, okay. Football Queen is Lynn, and then Lore Master is Bowler. That makes sense. I thought it was the other way around. Oh, that makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and retweet the Rivals 2 skin. Got to make a Rivals 2 skin. Thank you. I'm doing it on my iPhone, by the way. Y'all can't see this one. Y'all can see it on my Twitter, though. Thank you so much for the love and support. Send me clips of you gaming with it. Tag me and want to see those cool combos. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Does somebody want to queue casual with me? Yeah, I would sell at conventions and tournaments. My goal, sorry, I've had like stream closed. I'm like a really bad streamer. I gotta get it together. My goal with the printer is to make prints that are both like large enough to bring to tournaments, conventions, and then also have prints that I can ship. So like in a size where it can go into an envelope. The problem, I'm a traditional studio artist, like I said. All my art is like at least like 1.5 feet long. So it's really hard to ship like fine art at that size. So that's my biggest problem right now. But if I make art that small, obviously that can ship. So yeah, that's the goal. Sorry, I'm putting my own stream on my iPad. I'm gonna throw it over there. Okay. I like to have my stream open on an extra device. That way I can make sure that it has viewers. Because YouTube will demonetize, or not demonetize, but like de-promote your stream if you don't have any viewers. Is no one queuing up free-for-all? Someone queue free-for-all with me. I'm on like most of the American servers, so if you just like pick a handful of them. What's my Twitter handle? So my personal one is MatthewNoid8. I can type that out in chat. Yeah, no rush. And then just the LastDog Twitter handle is LastDogSSB. So yeah, I think doing like prints for like conventions and stuff like that is super fun. I think the biggest risk of it is like if you order, let's say, 10 of a print and then they sell out. Then you waste some money by not ordering more. Just put me in a lobby by myself. What? It's just me in here. And if you order like 10 of a print and then none of them sell, then you also just lost money. So that's kind of the hard in between of doing like stuff like that. So with having a printer, I will be able to decide how much money, or no, how many of a print gets made without like risking money. So I think that's like a nice little in between. Like, we'll just queue ranked. That's what's active right now. I would like to play some casual. I don't ever play casual. I normally just play ranked. So I don't know. I would like to have more merch for you guys. I will probably do a merch poll. Like, what character do you guys want to see first? These have kind of the same eyes. I didn't even realize that. That was something I actually was worried about. Here, we can look at it. I won't queue in. I was scared that this skin would look too much like mine. But mine has a full body texture. This one doesn't. So I think it's a little bit different. After this set, I'll answer questions about how the skin was made. I can react and tell the truth to the video that I put out if y'all want. I left some details out that I didn't think were... Not that I didn't think were necessary, that I thought were, like, bloat, right? Because, like, as a designer and an artist, like, there's a lot of stuff that I put into my designs that don't necessarily make sense unless you are an artist or designer. I try to, like, whenever I make a video, I don't know if this makes sense, but, like, I want people who know a lot about the subject to be able to still get something from the video, and then also make it to where if someone knows nothing about the subject, they can also get something from the video, right? So it's kind of hard to get that nice little in-between. Is this dude here? It's like waiting for me to hit him. Oh no, what? I was being nice to you. I should have hit you a lot. That was mean. Bruh. I'm playing like Boo Boo the Fool. Yeah, get on Bubbles. Dude, these butterfly effects are so beyond sick. I did not know those were being added to the game. Low-key though, I didn't think I was the only creator getting a skin either. I mean, obviously Plup has a skin. Do y'all notice Plup make videos? Is that... Oh, shit. I'm playing so bad. I think I'm good at making skins. I don't know if I'm good at playing Rivals 2. I feel like you don't gotta be good at the game to be a creator, though. That's a little... I think creators are actually known to be bad at the game. If y'all want, like, a creator who's, like, actually good at the game, like, Zeke and Nurse are both, like, actually... Like, I know they're, like, commentators first. Like, that's what people know them as. But I think they're both, like, actually, like, beyond cracked at the game. Like, it's crazy how good they are. I think Nurse got, like, 9th at, like, Battle of BC. Which is, like, super impressive. That tournament was, like, ultra stats. That doesn't break Pillar right away? Yeah, he's having too much fun. Oh, I didn't realize my shield was that low. I think that Plup streams Rivals 2. I don't know. I mean, do y'all count, like, just, like, streaming, like, ranked as, like, content? I mean, it's content, but it's, like, in a different way than what I do, I guess. Like, I don't really stream at all. I say, like, as I'm live. But I, like, botched that. I should have F-tilted instead of jabbed there. I've got to punish him for playing Rock more. Like, I'm just, like, not doing that. I feel like I gotta... Oh, kind of to what? There's, like, a little bit of a delay. What sucks is y'all probably see, like, a little bit, like, the skin, or the stream's a little bit pixely. Oh, yeah. I think that counts as content. I do count streaming as content. It's just, like, not the kind of content that I make. That was, like, dumb of me. Sorry, I'm, like... I love Nurse's content. I think she's... There's a few content creators that I really look up to, and I'm like, I love what they do here.
Choose your right.
You know? And I like, get inspired by that. Like, I think that Nurse is someone who really inspires me. Like, I see her content, and I'm like, whoa, like, I wish I could do something like that. Like, that's really cool. But she also, like, she's coming into her content with, like, a perspective of, like, she's a very high-level player. Like, I know she wasn't top 50. I imagine, like, she could be top 50 if she played more than commentated. Like, I don't know. I think she's really good. I've got to start just, like, not letting them play with Rock. Like, I think... Yeah. I don't know. I think that, to me, I make... Oh, okay. I like to make the kind of content that I would want to watch, right? Like, I watch a lot of content on my side monitor, which is why I, like, deprioritize, like, fun visuals. I spend more time on stuff like thumbnail and script. But to me, like, I really, really like Nurse's videos. Epic's videos are so good, too. I think the only reason, truthfully, like, why I'm one of the larger Rivals creators is because I started whenever the first beta dropped, right? Like, I was like, okay, like, I want to make videos for this game. I like this game a lot. I think it's really cool. Oh, shit. That was scary. I should not have swung there. That's something I need to get better at, is just like not swinging when it's not my turn. But I love to do that. I haven't watched a lot of Corn Cycles videos. I know they don't post too often, but the one that I've watched was really good. But yeah, I think that's the only reason why I'm like one of the larger Rivals channels. Like, I see what other people make, and I'm like, this is like actually incredible. Like, I think everyone's like so good at what they do. I think there's also like, there's a lot of like smaller Rivals creators that don't just do Rivals, but I really like them as well. Their names are all escaping me right now, but I've definitely watched some like more casual players, like, oh, like this content creator like reacts to a new character. Like, I think those videos are really cool. I don't know, I like love seeing people like make stuff that they like to make. Like, that just makes me happy, you know? Yeah. Also, like, every creator in this bundle is so cool. Like, oh, I gotta take a second before I can read that one. Oh, I've got 2 stocks, never mind. Ta-da! I love the Arcane Spike. That move is like the GOAT move. Bop. Yeah, there's a lot of people who make just like more casual sided Rivals content. Not like casual content, but they're more casual players. I can't make it to EVO, sadly. I'm saving up for grad school. And then also, like, it's hard for me to take off at my job, even though I am just part-time. Also, I feel like my time is better spent... Oh, fuck, it's Raster now. I don't mind fighting Raster. I shouldn't be scared of that. I just get cheesed by him a lot. Like, y'all are gonna see me get 0 to death. I think it's better for me to be here making content for me about like who the new character is. I am feeling a little FOMO for EVO. I wish I could go and meet everyone, but am I stupid? Like, I'm the worst player ever. That was so embarrassing. I'm sorry. I thought he would down throw me again. I was ready to tech that time. But yeah, what's it called? I'll be at another Super Major soon. My goal is to try to go to one once a year. But I know a lot of DFW is going to Riptide, so that might be their kind of like one for the year. And if I'm living in DFW, I'd imagine I'd try to travel with them. But if they're already going to one, I guess I'll miss one this year and I'll just be at one next year. That's my goal, at least, is to travel with people that I know. I used to have a pretty okay sized local scene for the size like town that I'm in for Rivals, but they don't come out to events anymore as much. So I should have to F-strong this dude. Like, Arcane F-strong is low-key like this is maybe like a noob take. I think Arcane F-strong is really good. That move is like the size of a planet. Did I kill myself? No. Oh, now I did. Riptide's really cool. That's the one that a lot of DFW is going to, from what I'm aware of. I think the problem with, like, flying being so expensive as well, and then, like, obviously, like, you have to get a hotel, you have to pay for food, and then the events are normally, like, right around 100. That does make entering events kind of tricky, but... Oh my god. I mean, like, cooked. I said I was confident into Raster, but not Raster cheese, and this guy just hasn't even cheesed me once. I've just been playing, like, sloppy doo-doo. There's gotta be some way I can DI that I'm missing there. Because I don't normally get hit by that. I think I'm potentially playing a little foolish. Oh, shit, that clips me. I never got to go to Big House. The only majors that I've been to are... What was the one that was in Texas? It was Low Tier City? Oh, they're gone. I can't see a good game. Low Tier City. And then... What was the other one I went to? Oh, Supernova last year. Duh. Silly me. That one had free melee for everyone. And I signed up for free melee. I didn't play it. I'm sorry. I was one of the people who did not show up for the free melee. Yeah, like players like what's his name, Sandstorm, like they're actually like crazy. Like they can just land like nutty shit. They make it look like it's easy to land. I actually before I went to the hospital, I was like pretty fine at the game. And I took a game off Sandstorm at Supernova offline. And then I took him to Last Stock Last Hit Game 3. It was pretty close. And then someone gave me COVID at Supernova. And so I like flopped day 2 because I was like seeing things. I was like, what's going on? And then I went outside and all the world started like shifting around me. I was like, whoa, I need to go home. Like that is bad. That is not supposed to be happening. But I wasn't like too sick. I just felt like crazy for a minute. What I did against Sandstorm, because that was the patch where Ollie was like really, really good. I was spamming like Arcane like F Strong, and that was before Arcane F Strong was nerfed, and Ollie just like doesn't really have a way to get around that unless she like really, really respects it. I was also like way more locked in about Rivals though back then. Like I was putting out like, what the fuck? I thought that I hit them and that was the clone. Oh my god, I'm getting like cooked. Fuck. I don't like lock in, I'm playing like butt. Whee! I don't have a lot of experience with the new Arcane side B. But it's very good. Yeah, I am. I feel like it's so important to... I've been going to the gym like 5 times a week, every week since January. And then last semester I stopped playing as much Rivals. Y'all probably noticed there was like a mini content drought. I don't think I posted for like a month or two, like at the end of last year, because I was graduating from college and that meant that I was going to lose access to my college studio. And you can, like, see, like, you know how, like, at the end of the year... This person's name is Ludwig. Is this Ludwig? There's no way I'm losing to Ludwig, right? Like, no shade. Just, like, I don't think he's very good at the game, right? I think he's, like a fine, like, level for, like, a casual player. He's not, like... This Force is, like, pretty solid, though. He was mixing me with that clone earlier. I kept on trying to DI to, like, avoid cloning. He just never popped it. But, yeah, what's it called? I spent so much time in my art studio that I, like, didn't drop Rivals, but I had to, like, put in way less time. Like, my Steam chart was, like, you used to play, like, 20 hours of games a week, and now you play, like, 3 or 4. And the problem is, for me, too, is I also like to play other games besides Rivals. A lot of the top players only play Rivals. So my downfall is that I have other interests. I have a job. I have like a lot of I guess like some of my art I would say is like hobbyist art, like the fan art that I make, and then some of my art is like studio art, like for galleries. I had an art gallery in my town as a solo exhibit, which is kind of rare for someone at my age to get a solo exhibit. That doesn't really happen too often. I should floor hug that. But I did not mean to put that in. I need to change like some controller settings or something. I got a new controller because my last one was being like sus. But yeah, I got a solo art exhibit and then I put in a piece of Eliana into it. I show some of the work in progress of that piece in my latest video too. I talk a lot about my art in there. I should not have been so foolish. One of the Forsburns grabbed Ledge, and whichever one grabs Ledge is real. Not Israel, like Israel, you know? I feel like Forsburn would not fuck with Israel. But yeah, so I've just been playing a lot less Rivals, but not to a degree where I don't play it anymore. I'm just not as active. If that makes sense. Yeah, it was super, super sick. I meant to put in photos of it into the YouTube video that came out today, I think I put in a different exhibit though. I've had 2 exhibits I've been in, which were both really, really cool for different reasons. One of them was a like graduate exhibit where you're like graduating so that you put on an exhibit at the college. It's like part of the requirements to graduate. You have to put together an exhibit with other students. And normally like a student will put in 4 to 6 pieces. And a lot of the professors at my undergrad did not like me at all. Like I had one, he was like, "You're the worst student I've ever had." I was like laughing in his face. Like, I was like, "Okay, man." Like I don't think that's true, but sure. And then I like way overdid it. Instead of doing 6 pieces, I did 18. Like I did triple what I was expected to. And they all looked pretty good. I think some of them could have been a little better, but like they were reflective of my skill at the time, right? Which I'm not mad about. And then my solo exhibit is the body of work that got me into UNT. And they have like a few hundred applicants every year, and they only pick out 2. So that was like really cool to get into a school that size. I was very, very thankful for that opportunity. I do like a weird kind of printmaking. I do screen print, but I have a special kind of like transparency that lets me do pencil markings and like just like hand paintings and then print those. So I can print like pencil markings directly. So it's kind of similar like to what lithography would look like, but it's using screen print, which is like a much cheaper, much easier to do process, so that I can make my prints faster, and then I can also set the prices for lower, so they're like more available to the community, right? Which I think is really important with art. I feel like an artist should make art for people, not for prices, right? Yeah, definitely, like, you could tell some art professors are just, like, really bitter, you know? But I also think that's kind of how it goes, you know? Like, I mean, in the art world, right, like, younger and younger artists become more dominant, like, as they age up. So I feel like to an art professor, you're almost, like, training your competition in the art world. And I know that some professors, like, let's say if they don't approve of something or they don't like a style that a student's using, it might get in their head that, like, oh, this student is successful, but they're doing something that I don't particularly like. I'm glad I got the right forest burn. So I don't fully blame them. I was very lucky. I had a professor who was, at first he was like very mean and very strict with me. Like one time, it was like my first time like making something in his class, and he walked into the room, he's like, "This looks like shit," and he like laughed at me, he walked out. I was like, damn, like that's crazy, right? But after that, he was like my #1 supporter. Like he was so beyond helpful. I genuinely like I love that professor so much. But he was like strict in like a way that like made me do good, which I'm so thankful for. Like before then, I had just had professors like they would be strict, but in a way that like was not helpful. Like telling me like you're the worst artist we've had. It doesn't really help me. It doesn't tell me what to do differently. Whereas that professor, like he was like very strict, but that would lead to me growing in what I did, and I think I've become, like, because of that, like, a very good designer. I think I've become a quality artist, which I don't think that I was before, even though I was, like, an art major. That's the secret, is not everyone that makes art makes quality art, and that's okay. I think we need more bad art. I think more people would be happy if they made bad art. Risograph is super, super sick. I want to do Risograph. I think my style would work really well for Risograph. But I don't have access to a Risograph machine, but I will at UNC. So I might sell... I was talking about Rivals 2 merch. There might be some Risograph mini prints that might get sold. What did I ban into Forest Burn? I know I made a video about stage banning, but I don't know how accurate that video actually was. Some of the characters I thought were really accurate because I had like a really high level rep. Put stuff in, but I remember Forest Burn had like a lack of responders, so.
Ready? Go!
Oh, in a minute, I do want to take a break from ranked because I feel like watching like an endless ranked stream isn't super fun. At least not to me. I have a few little activities for us. There's a trend on Twitter where you rank every Rivals character's best move. I want to try that. I want to see if I can make the best character possible. Fuck. For some reason I thought that that would trade and then he would die and I would be hit back to wall. But that just didn't trade. I forget he has a disjoint at the end of that move. I've done vector work in the past. A lot of the work that you see from my thumbnails is how I draw physically. And then I can actually, I'll pull up after this, I'll pull up some of my studio work. I think you guys might actually like it. It has like a lot of heavy pencil lining. But I think that like vector work doesn't seem... Not that it's not hard, like there's a difficulty to all kinds of art, right? Like even art that looks simple, like watercolor. There's like nuances to it. But I think that vector work would look good with the skills that I already use and know, you know? There we go. That doesn't kill. What? Warburn is broken. What the? This dude is so fat. Oh shit. That arcane weight change is definitely throwing me off. I don't live nearly as long as I used to. Oh, you follow my Instagram? Yeah. That's where all my work is. I'll pull it up so stream can see in a minute. Yeah, thanks for buying the skin bargain. Did you use code last stock? I hope so. You get extra money if you did. I've got a whole video talking about how I made it. The short technically like goes over it, but it's not the best descriptive video. I mean it's short. I like really. I think I say like, oh, I wanted a butterfly pattern, so I did a butterfly pattern. It's like that. That's it that you get out of it. But you get to see the speed paint, which is cool. Thank you, Bargain. I think seeing speed paints, I love to see those. I always mean to post them to the channel and then I forget. That's one of my biggest problems with the content creators. I'm like so forgetful of things. And then I start a lot of videos that don't get finished. I have a video over what characters I think will be in the next Smash Bros. Game. And that video has been in the drafts for over a year now. I think it's been there for like 16 months. Oh, I'm glad you watched it. And glad you liked it. Yeah, that Smash Bros. Video, the script was halfway finished 16 months ago. I stopped working on it because another like video topic came up. And then I finished the script like a month ago, and then the direct was announced the week that video was supposed to drop. I was like, okay, I should like wait till the direct is over to post this, right? Because it's like, if they announce new Smash Bros. In this direct, that was a clean edge guard, I fuck with that. If they announce new Smash Bros. In this direct, and then my video is like aged like milk like a day after it goes live, like that would suck. I should not be getting hit by that. That was me being brainlit. That one might be, so it might drop like in 2 weeks. I've got to find a time to make it. Like the script is all done. I literally just have to read it and then edit it, and like y'all know my editing is like not all that, so that won't take me too long to do either of those. I can tell y'all my predictions today if y'all want. I predict that Waluigi, I think, is like the most obvious rep that we'll get. I think it's like, you know how like they, oh shit, I'm just dead. I think that Waluigi will be like the reveal character, like Daisy was for Ultimate. I don't remember who else I said. Oh, I think we'll get a shooter game character. We might get like Tracer. We might get like, I don't know. I think Master Chief maybe. I don't know. I need to go. So what we can do now, I want to, ta-da, we're back up here. Let's send, I want to bug some more Discords with my skin. Let's see. If y'all aren't in the Artist of Ether server, the server's so sick if you guys fuck with like art for stuff like that. Let me see. This server scares me. If I name search myself in there, sometimes people are evil. I can send it here. This is my best friend's local server. Made a Rivals 2 skin. It's in game right now. Use code. That's dog. You fuck with it. And then I'll send. Dude, my like file explorer is like botched. Like, I should do better about this. Where is it? Creator bundle. What other servers can I bug with this? Oh, here we go. Upload file. Creator bundle. Is it underscore bundle? What's the file called? There we go. Beta Rivals 2 skin. It's in game right now. I don't know what other servers I can bug with this. I think that's enough for right now. But do you know who's getting revealed at EVO? I don't know that actually. I did think that Jonesy would get revealed for Smash. I don't think that that's too far-fetched of a idea. Let me pull up over here, and then I'm going to do, let me find it, Twitter. It's like best move of every character I need to find. Also, if you guys use my code, I do get $5 of a kickback from it for the skin bundle, and that's going to go towards making merch for you guys and charity events. I want to make the merch as cheap as I can, so if I can fund it with these, and I can make the first wave of merch cheaper. Let's move. I'm just going to search that and see. Okay, does this person link to it? Oh, this is Merp. They've entered some of my tournaments. I don't think I follow them. I need to find someone that like links to. Okay, grid.fun. This site can't be reached. What? Oh, here we go. There. Okay. So, also who I would expect to see at EVO, I expect Malo, Eliana, Palm, potentially, or a new character. I think that if we get a returning character, it probably will not be Hodon. We've had a lot of heavies in a row. Like at the end of last year, we had like, and then the start of this year, we had 2 heavies back to back. So I don't think that we'll get another heavy. I feel like the game has like enough heavies, right? Like no one's like, oh man, like we need more heavies. Like, I mean, more heavies wouldn't be bad. I think how Rivals designs heavies is really good. But I don't think we'll get another heavy. I'm gonna move my camera back down here again. And then I don't think that we'll get. I don't know if we'll get a newcomer. We might. If it is a newcomer, I imagine they'd be air or fire, because we haven't had a character in those categories in a good minute. But I don't know. You think it could be Hodon? I could see it being Hodon. I wouldn't be like shocked. How does this work? Okay, we just drag him to where's the best. Oh, I don't want to absent here. Can I refresh? Yeah, Eliana. Yeah. I've actually got some really cool art of Eliana that hasn't been shown off to y'all yet. We were going to do a Rivals of Aether zine with all the characters in it, and then I don't think it ever made it to publish because some people didn't finish their work. So... Oh, we were talking about the Snakes Facts person. I made an Eliana poster. Y'all haven't seen it yet, though. Do y'all want to see it? I can pull it up after this. So we're going to be making the best moves of ever, or like making our own character with moves from other characters. First of all, for down tilt, I want Orcane. And for back air, I want Orcane. That's my favorite down tilt and back air in the game. And then I think for down special, we'll also take Orcane. I think. There we go. I think that Puddle is really, really good. It's good to interrupt recoveries, and then Bubbles like confirms into things for us. Orcane back air, that move is low-key like very, very broken. I'm surprised that move has not been nerfed. It's like safe. It's a good poke tool in neutral. It beats Floor Hug like pretty early, like at a reasonably early %. And then it also like kills at like 80 or 90 off stage versus the cast. I think that Rano Bear is really good. It would definitely be like my second choice, like Rano Bear, Lorena Bear, or Claren Bear. Those are the ones that are really good to me. I feel like Edelus Bear is also good. But I'm more used to Arcane back air, so I think I'm going to pick that one. And then Orcane down tilt's like one of my favorite moves. Yeah, Rano back air, Edelus, and Claren back air I think are all really good choices. Let's see. Who else do we want? Maybe I should have taken Slade down special. I feel like that's really good too. Huh. So let's go ahead and just go through the list for Jab. I like Lorena Jab a lot. It's like so fast. I wonder, is that the right option? Like, is there any better Jabs I can think of? I like Claren Jab a lot, but I'm not very good with it, so I think I'm gonna just go ahead and pick Lorena Jab. Yeah, Galvin back air is like really, really good. Yeah, Forsworn's Danto is really, really good too. I think I'm picking like my favorites of each of these, not necessarily the best ones, like which ones I would want to use on a character. Oh, maybe Loxodon Jab. I think Lox Jab is like broken. I had some Claren mains about the community tier list. They're like, Claren is not that good. Like, this tier list is really bad. Claren's like bottom tier. Or she's like bottom 5. I was like, what? Like, whoa! Like, what fantasy land are we playing in? Like, I want to play in that game. Like, I think that a lot of people actually leaving the tier list, they thought that I hated Claren and Zetterburn. I don't. I think they're actually like both good top tiers. Like, I think that if we're going to have top tiers, like the characters like them should be top tier. It's just they've been top tier for so long. It gets kind of yuck whenever the meta is like stagnant. For dash attack, let's think. Who has like a really... I mean, I guess like Edelus is the obvious answer, but if our character can't set ice, then suddenly it's like not great. I like Fleet dash attack. I like Zetterburn dash attack. Yeah, hold on, I can pull that up actually. Twitter. It's kind of risky going on Twitter on stream, isn't it? But I know Church. I play Overwatch too. Do any of y'all play Overwatch? That's like my guilty habit. I know Bell made this chart. Like it's like 9 Clarens, 8 Zetterburns, and then down from there. I would argue that this is not saying that Claren is like 3 times as good as Raster, right? Like that's not, it doesn't scale like that. But Claren and Zetterburn are like clearly, if not the best, they are good. So people being like, oh, Zetterburn's like actually bad. That's like not true. And then I also think that these characters are really popular because they are really fun archetypes that are known, you know? So it's like, Zetterburn is the spacey. People like to play spaceys outside of Rivals. So if you're coming from like Melee, P+, or Ultimate, right? Like you probably would pick up Claren or Zetterburn as your first character. So this isn't shocking to me. I also think like for top 1, like I could see like Lorena or Kayn, Zetterburn, Claren, or Fleet or Forsburn all being top 1. Like I think there's an argument for all 6 of those. So I think the community tier list, like the gap there where it's like Zetter was way better than everyone else, isn't how I envision it. Like I think that there's probably like 6 characters that are all really, really good right now. But that's how the tier list shook out, so it's not up to me how it goes, you know? Let's see. Who has the best dash attack? That's like hard because no one has like a dash attack that's like broken. I like Claren dash attack, that one's really good. Lox dash attack like pops people like right up above you. Yeah, I think that Evo is definitely like a big way to push the game. Yeah, I think that Zetterburn and Claren will always also be strong just because of what kind of designs they are. I think that characters with like weird gimmicks that have like direct counterplay, things like Edelus and things like Absa Cloud, or like Slade Money, those all have like direct counterplay, right? That you can kind of just like boom people for, like if you know the counterplay. So then the Edelus, like Absa player has to like play a little bit differently. Whereas like Claren and Forsburn don't necessarily have like that clear counterplay in their kit. So I think they'll always be good. Yeah, I'm thinking about like Raster dash attack, but like Raster dash attack's really good with Slipstream. And if we don't give our characters Slipstream, or like the aerial strongs, like we would have to give them like Raster forward strong as well. I think I'm gonna go with Claren dash attack because I feel like it's the most splashable. But if we do decide to add like an aerial strong or like a really strong aerial that would confirm out a Raster dash attack, we should move over to Raster. For forward tilt, this one's hard. I really like the gimmicks for sure, but I think that the gimmicks hold a character back because you have to give a gimmick counterplay, whereas someone who's like more of a straightforward character like Zetterburn, who plays like quote-unquote honest, doesn't have to have counterplay built into his gimmick, you know? For F-Tilt, I'm thinking Absa has a really good F-Tilt. Edelus has a big like poke F-Tilt, so does Lox, but his is really easily floor-hugged. Raster F-Tilt is like really good. Slade has a good F-Tilt, and then Orcane's F-Tilt just kills. So we want that in our kit. Yeah, I think you're right, though. I think that Maple has, like, the best, like, poking F-tilt. The reason why I didn't do Edalist dash attack is because we would have to put ice in our kit to get the full use of Edalist dash attack. Maple F-tilt has been nerfed since then. Also, did Maple get, like, nerfs, like, in the Slade patch? I was, like, crazy off morphine, in the hospital whenever they dropped that patch, and I, like, read it, and, like, not read it, but, like, I read it, and my eyes were, like, rolling to the back of my head. I was like, ooh, like, reading that patch. And then after that patch, everyone was like, Maple's bad now. So I was like, oh, okay, sure. I don't know what changed. Like, she still beats my ass. For up tilt, like, it's between, like, Orcane has a really good up tilt. I like the feeling of Fleet's up tilt. I don't know how good it is objectively. Rano up tilt is really good. Slade up tilt is good. Zetter up tilt's good. Lorena's is good. Galvin's is good. Forza's is good. Ellis is good. Claren's good. I think we should pick Claren, though. Like, I think, like, hers covers, like, probably the most space, and then it also would combo into the most moves. So I think we should do that. And then we have our down tilt is really fast, so if we have, like, a slower up tilt like Claren's, that's okay. Because we have, like, a fast option still. I don't know. Okay. It says the Queen, like, it Google translates automatically. Yeah, I was thinking Fleet as well. I don't know why it does that. Like, randomly, it'll Google Translate chat if you'll say something like Lorena in a different language. For Forward Strong, I think that Orcane Empowered Forward Strong is really broken, and if we have Puddle, that's really good. I think that Fleet Forward Strong is pretty interesting. I like Crag Forward Strong a lot, like, just having, like, a big, like, boom move. Claren F Strong's really good. I don't know. Force Burns is, like, good out of, like, tech chases, like Raster. I think we might do Raster. It'll give us, like, more, like, aerial power. I might hold off on this one, because whatever we pick for our forward air is going to matter a lot. Maybe we do Edalist forward air, or Galvin forward air, or Crag forward air, like a really hard-hitting forward air, and then we don't need... Actually, what we'll do is Zetterburn forward air. Where's forward air? That's forward throw, forward air. And then now we don't need to have Raster, because our forward air still kills, so we have a kill move in front of us. For forward strong, though, I might pick Forest Burn. I really like his, like, cape forward strong. It's really good at catching people in the air, so we can do, like, Orcane down tilt into cape into Claren up tilt, which is, like, crazy. Like, those moves it all connects. So I think we might be cooking with that. For up strong, I think that I went Loxodon. Loxodon's just, like, really good. Oh, wait, well, we won't have Magma, though. Yeah, this kit doesn't have any Magma, so I guess we gotta put that up. Okay, it's not putting up. Who has, like, a really busted up strong? Yeah, Rano F strong is really good. I think I'm gonna do Rano up strong. It's really good for tech chasing. And then for down strong, maybe we do Raster. That just gives our character, like, a way to chump check people, right? So yeah, I think we do Raster. That's really good. For neutral air, who do we want our neutral air to be? I like Orcane neutral air a lot. That move is, like, broken. I mean, I play Orcane, though, so I know all the highlights. Fleet neutral air is really good. For overall moveset, I'm going to do gimmick of the character, by the way. So, like, if, like, Fleet float or, like, Raster getting extra jumps, that'll be our gimmick. Oh, yeah, Fleet up strong is really good, too. Yeah, I'm thinking Raster for the down strong, just because it gives us, like, a new offstage option that most characters, like, either, like, don't have an answer to or, like, can't recover against, and if we give ourselves other good aerials, then yeah. Yeah, I like Rano Nair. I like Loxodon Nair a lot. I think I'm gonna do Loxodon Nair. I think that move is really... Or maybe Galvin. Galvin's Nair is good, too. I think we might do Fleet neutral air, actually. That'll give us... No, let's do Lox, because I bet that Loxodon neutral air would probably confirm into Zetterburn forward air. Or into Claren up tilt, based on how you land it. Yeah, Absa down strong is kind of crazy. For up air, I think that I went Absa up... Lorena up air? It's, like, between, like, Lorena, Edalist, and Absa, I feel like, to me. Maples is really good too, but it got like nerfed with like landing the same hit over and over. You get the DI multiplier now. So I think I'll do Lorena up air. That move is like more fun to me than Edelus up air, but I think both are like really good. For down air, I think we want to do Rano down air. That gives us like free shield pressure. And if we have like Rano down air into like Lorena up air, like imagine that pressure, right? Where it's like your shield is getting tapped, and then if you unshield, then you get hit by Lorena up air. That'd be crazy. Forward throw. We don't have the burn effect, otherwise I'd pick. Is that our burn? Oh yeah, Galvin up air is really good too. Huh. Whose forward throw do we want? Who has like a... I guess we pick Orcane because we have Puddle in our kit because of Orcane down special. Like his forward throw is good. Does anyone have like a tech chase forward throw? I know that like Lorena kinda, not really. I'm trying to think, like Edelus is okay, but it's like really slow too. Yeah, Lorena up here to Zerburn Fair is like criminal. That's like not okay. For back throw, I guess do we pick? I think we pick Clarin. Like that's just gives us like a combo throw at kill percent. So we'll do that. For down throw, I really like Orcane down throw. I think I'm like Orcane pilled. That makes sense. I mean Orcane. For up throw, I like Galvin up throw a lot. I also like Fleet up throw, but they like nerfed it recently. Clarin up throw is still solid. Absa up throw is good. Everyone kind of has like a good up throw. Like no one has like a, man, this up throw sucks. Oh, maybe we actually do Zeraburn down throw. I think we do that. Yeah, because that sends closer. Yeah, those are good for mix. For neutral special. Okay, this is kind of crazy. Maybe we do take Loxodon neutral special because that'll let us camp. And then we trade Rano up strong for Loxodon up strong. I think that might be better. And then we get rid of Raster here, so we do this, and then we do this, and this, and then that way we have access to Empower up strong, and then we also have mix with the neutral special, so we have a camping tool. And then the camping tool, like imagine like you pop this up and then you hit it with Lorena up air, right? Like you have like a lot of different ways in our kit to move it. For side special, this one's kind of hard. No one has like a broken side special. Yeah, I don't know what to do for this one. Maybe Absa, but if we don't have Cloud Pop, like our neutral special isn't Cloud. So we can't do anything with that. We could do a recovery. Oh, duh, Force Burn. Easy. It's a recovery and it gives us neutral mix. I like that. Up special. We pick Orcane, right? Like, because we have Orcane Puddle in our kit already. I feel like that's good. Like, I feel like the best up specials are like Crag, which got nerfed. I was thinking Galvin side special too. Oh, sorry, I'm like sleepy. I just got off work before this, so I'm like kind of tired. I feel like the up specials we don't want, like we don't want Zetter, we don't want Slade, we don't want Raster because that one doesn't snap the ledge quite as easily as others. Lorena's is good, but not great for recovering, and we need a good recovery move. Yeah. Raster is like kind of crazy. I feel like a lot of characters' kits, it's like if you gave them one other move, it's like they become super broken. But I think we'll do Orcane up special because we have Orcane down special. For special pummel, I think it's like you got to do like a character like a really good spummel. So like Abscess is good, but we don't have Cloud in our kit. So I think we either do Crag. Zetters is good, but we don't have like a Zetter move that would ignite fire. Raster's is really good. Imagine Raster special pummel, and then you get like Orcane back air out of it. like stuff like that. That's kind of crazy. I think we do Crag. I feel like that's just like objectively, it has the most potential to get a kill. And then for ledge special, who has the best ledge special? I feel like Maple does, right? Like that's like in a vacuum, her ledge special has the most unique effects. Yeah, I thought about Galvin Spummel. I don't know, like with our kit already though, it's like we have stuff like throws that confirm into things. So we have like down throw and back throw, and then Galvin up throw, which all like can confirm. So I don't know if we need Galvin Spummel to get us confirms because we already have tools to get those. Like if we didn't have those throws though, I think Galvin's is objectively really good too. Who do I see click ledge special the most? I guess like Slade is kind of like the troll answer. Like we want to be able to like troll people off stage. I like Rano's a lot, but it's like it's better like in theory than it actually is in practice. Like it's like just fine in practice. Boris Burns is interesting because you can mix it, but I don't know how good it actually is. Lorrainus is cool because it's like so big, like it swings really big. I think we're gonna do Maples because that'll like shore up our recovery a little bit, I guess. And then our overall moveset, I think that we're going to take Fleet's Glide. I think that we can do that. So okay, there's our little list. I'm gonna send it in the server in the Rivals channel. Made a list of fighters whose moveset take Fleet Float is overall moveset. That seems kind of busted to me, right? Like it's like if you have float, but then you also have locks on neutral air, it's like you're like swinging like huge at people, and then those swings net into like combos. That seems kind of nuts, right? I think that Terry has the most utility in a vacuum. I don't know if it has the most utility necessarily in Maple's kit though. I mean, like it's like good, but like if you don't have like tools to combo out of like I don't know, like Clara and neutral air and like up air combo out of Clara and lead special sometimes, but we don't have those tools in our kit, you know? We can go and hop back onto Rivals though. Do you have any questions about how I made the skin? I can like answer questions. Or about how like the whole process was done. I kind of go over it all in the video, but I feel like the video can't answer questions, you know? We might drop down to gold. I'm kind of playing kind of dookie today. Yeah, having Puddle and Terry is like, and then you also have like, who's up special? Do we end up picking? Oh yeah, Orcane's like, yeah, it's like, do you cover Terry? Do you cover Puddle? Or do you cover like the actual like ledge? Like if we go up with Puddleless jump. So, I don't know. That feels like super busted. Sorry, I'm answering some. Okay, I'm answering some different questions about the skin. Did I get tagged in the... Okay.
Choose your rival.
Oh, was there a patch notes today? We can go over that. Did you do a turnaround for the skin? Kinda. Yeah, Terry does go away really quick. I sent that note into the devs. What's it called? Yeah, I would let us go really deep. I didn't do a turnaround, but I did do... Orcane does have a T-pose. I don't have it right now, but I could probably find it. I did like a top-down view and then a forward-face view of the Orcane skin, and then it's just mirrored on the other side. So I kind of did like a turnaround, but not in the sense that... I didn't do the model. I just did the texture design. If y'all have any gameplay tips for me, by the way, let me know. I mean, be nice about it. Don't be like, you fucking suck. But I'm curious what people think. I feel like I've been like on like a flop lately. I should have just ledge hog there. That's on me. I feel like I can like recognize whenever I do something bad, but I don't fix it. Also, if y'all are curious, the turnaround time on these skins, like, they reached out to me about 2 months ago, maybe. And then I sent in the design about a week later, and then about a week and a half or so after that, the skin was sent back to me as the model that you'll see right now. So I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show it. I showed screenshots of it in the video, but what's it called? They just sent me screenshots, or like pictures of it. If y'all have ever seen someone like modding in Rivals 2, there's like this like dev room in Rivals, like it's like a training mode type stage. I like how it looks a lot, actually. It's really pretty, and that's where they test renders and they test like workshop characters there too. I don't know if you can access it in the default build of Rivals. I'm low plat. I'm where... Oh, yeah. I feel ya. I feel like I'm also, like, ranked where I should be right now. I feel like I've been playing a lot worse than I used to. I think even though, like, I'm not great at the game, though, I think I have a good mind for, like, game design and where the game is overall. I feel like I have, like, a good idea of, like, what's good, what I should do. I'm just not able to implement it very fast, right? I wanted to cover him jumping there, and he just didn't even jump past the platform. This guy's not grabbing me too much. I feel like I can just kind of shield, right? Oh. There's the grab. I was like, I'm going to do the mix, the no-button mix. Because that'll get people. A lot of people expect for you to jump. They expect for you to, like, air dodge. My first season that I made it to Diamond, I think I also then just hit Masters like a week later. Like, I went on like a crazy win streak. And then I stayed in Masters, like I played games in Masters. I was like, I don't want to be that person that like reaches a high rank and then they don't play. I feel like to actually earn a high rank, you have to play in that rank and then stay in it. So I was like solidly Masters. Like I was low Masters, but it's kind of all the same once you get there. Kind of, it is kind of crazy like how fast people ramp up. Like, if we have to be very honest, like, the players between, like, Plat and Diamond, like, Diamond is, like, not that much better than Plat. Like, they're better, but not that much. And then, like, Masters and Ethereum, like, the gap there is huge. Like, Ethereum players, like, are crazy at the game. I mean, like, obviously, those are the best players. But... do y'all have any... I know we already kind of talked about this a little bit. Do y'all have theories on who the next character will be? I know y'all said Hodan. I said... Ellie or Malo. Oh, potentially, what's her name? Palm as well. I think they might do another fake out, too. I think that would be funny. Like, if it was Hodan, right? Like, you could have another character training in his dojo. Oh, did my game crash? What?! I'm on Dallas servers. I live 2 hours from Dallas. Why did that happen? That's crazy. That's nuts. And now my audio's being weird. Yo, thank you for using my code. He doesn't have any eyelids. Weird. I could maybe let them know if there's like a visual bug. The skin? The no eyes was kind of a... What is going on? I clicked my up B, so I think I'm safe. Oh, I was not safe. That's crazy. I'm gonna drop out of flat on stream because of that. As I said, this guy doesn't grab a lot, so I think I can just, like, play in shield. He also doesn't shield a lot. I said that, and then I stopped playing the shield. Oh, that was supposed to be down B with, like, a side angle. I thought that killed, and I thought the up air would be, like, extra sauce. I need to just, like, ledge hog more. That's, like, one of my big flaws as a player. I think that Mina the Hollower would be very cool. Hi, Jarmama. Did you pick up the skin, Jarmama? Also, I've got some skin bundles to give away. If you guys comment on the video that came out today, you get entered into a raffle for it, and then my next 2 videos after that one will each have 1 skin given away. And then the winners of the next 2, I thought I'd be out of the way. Next 2 last stock events will also get a skin code. I would really like to see Sylvanos too. He's one of my favorite characters. I had... Can I talk about this? I talked to some rivals, Dev, one of them. and they were asking about ways that the game could be changed and improved.
Duels fail.
It's not in a way that y'all think. It's not like about characters or balance or anything like that. It's about a different aspect of the game. And they were asking me what my favorite Rivals 1 characters and moves were, and I said Sylvanas was really high up there. I really like Sylvanas. I think he's really cool. It was not about what order the characters should come out in, though. It was like for feedback on like some other parts of the game. Right. I need to stop doing that bubble butt from ledge. Yes, yes. If you want Sharmana, use my code. Be sure to put it in before you buy it. Every like time that a skin drops that people buy, I get someone, they message me, they're like, oh, I forgot to put in your code. So if you do put in the code, you get an extra 100 ether bucks, and then you support me. Oh, also, I haven't talked about this on stream yet because I mentioned it in the video. I'm gonna host. I died? That's crazy. I had the content creator DI. I guess that's what I am though, so. Okay, we're not gonna hit that. Where is he going? That's kinda cool. I wish that kind of stuff wasn't so telegraphed. I meant to go in Ledge Hog, I shouldn't have the way to get there with my button input I did. What was I saying though? Content creator DI. Oh, we can talk about Sylvanas again. Yeah, Sylvanas doesn't come in this year. I actually do know that for a fact. That was not told to me by the devs. I think they just said it to everyone. They were like, we're not doing another Earth Fighter this year. Which makes sense because we have the most Earth Fighters right now. But I do hope that we get Sylvanas sooner than later. I think he's one of the coolest Plat Fighter designs. Like, I think you can say that about a lot of the Rivals cast, right? Like, they have really, really good character designs in this game. Both visually, like, I think they stand out visually, and then, what do you call it? Like, moveset-wise, too. I think Sylvanas is, like, for a heavy, he has a very interesting moveset. And then for, like, a character overall, he does, too. Oh, shit. Does that kill? That move is, like, so fucking broken. Yeah, actually, I played... This was weird. I talked about this in my interview with the Rivals team, too. I was interviewing just to give feedback, not to... get a job or anything like that. Also, the Rivals team does listen to the community a lot. Like, they go out of their way to talk to community members very often, which is very cool. But one of the things that we did talk about was, like, different games we've played, and I played PM as a kid. Like, I did not know it was, like, a hyper-competitive game. I like that sounds really dumb. I wanted Mewtwo on my Brawl game, and one of my like friends I used to play Pokemon and like locals, and he was like, you can get Mewtwo in Brawl. And I was like, are you for real? Like, that's crazy. And so I installed PM. And I played it like casually as like a like 10-year-old or like 11-year-old. I don't know how old, but like that like elementary school age, you know, like 4th, 5th grade. I was playing PM. And I played like Ivysaur and Squirtle, and then in Rivals 1, whenever I picked up that game, like Orcane kind of feels like the grounded movement of Squirtle, and then the aerial movement of PM Ivysaur. So I was like, oh, like this is like a combo of like my favorite two characters. I actually have a Squirtle tattoo. Do you want to see? I'm gonna pull it up on my camera roll. Because I guess I could actually send it to my PC. See, that's it. I don't know if you can see it very well.
Choose your rival.
I'll send it to my PC here in a minute, and I'll pull it up. Oh, I can also show you all the artwork that I make for my studio. Whoa, we're finding the burger! Uh-oh. PM is a hard game to be your first one for a tournament. That one's not too friendly to beginners.
Ready?
Yeah, I played Pokemon Trainer in Ultimate as well, and then also in Brawl as a kid. I'm sure that y'all can tell from my playstyle, I came from Ultimate. I never, like, I thought Ultimate was really good whenever it came out. But, like, after, like, a year or two of Ult, I was like, this game is kind of dookie. Like, I thought actually the first set of DLC was really fun. Like, I thought, like, Joker was a good top tier. I think, like, in my mind, like, characters that are fast, like, require you to scrap, like, those are good top tiers generally. So I didn't mind, like, Joker being really good out of that. I don't like comeback mechanics, though. I think that's a video I want to make sooner or later. I want to make a video talking about the difference between, like, Rivals 2 designs and Ultimate designs. I think that would be interesting. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm getting cooked. Never mind. He's really looking for that up strong. Yeah, the second DLC pack is, like, really bad, though. Like, Min, Steve, Kazuya. I think Terry is also, like, not an unhealthy design in the sense he's, like, broken, but it's, like, I think Go Meter is, like, a really badly designed where it's, like, you never lose it. I should have just killed off that. I meant to shield drop there and do Nair. My grab macro in the air is neutral air, so... I do love Minecraft. Minecraft is awesome. There was actually a Rivals 2 Minecraft SMP, and I never got to play on it because I never set up... What's the one that plays, like, PC and, like, is, like, really moddable? Is that Bedrock, or... Oh, Java, yeah. Sorry, I just mix them up. I'm not, like, the biggest Minecraft player, but I definitely have, like, 300 hours of Minecraft, right? Like, I would say I'm a Minecraft player for sure. I have a creative mode world we can actually go through sometime if y'all want. I think it'd be fun to, like, do stuff that's not Rivals on the channel more, but I want the channel to stay Rivals focused for sure. I think for, like, streams, I'd be really fine, like, branching out and playing other games. I play a lot of Pokemon Champions. We might have, like, a... We definitely will have a Champions stream sometime next month. That's the event that I'm hosting. I think I mentioned it a little bit. We're doing a charity event, thanks to y'all using code LASTSTOCK. And it'll be 8 players invited to a Pokemon Champions tournament, and then the winner of the tournament will get $50 to their charity of choice. There's potential for that pot bonus to increase. I would like for it to. I'm gonna have to see what my funds are looking like, because I want to do 2 charity events. So it's like, how do I split that between the 2 of them? That was a really good shield from him. Did he know I have to go to Puddle? Okay, he still covered it. Yeah, Java's the moddable one. Okay. I can cheese him, right? Like, this is really winnable from just, like, the cheese. Put some bubbles here at the ledge. Oh, that burned me. Wait, that's really bad. It's a really good floor hug. No! I thought I could land on him. Steve is really cool in Ultimate, like, kit-wise. I think he's really neat. I just think he's, like, severely overtuned, and then because of, like, the input delay in Ultimate, obviously, and, like, a few other factors, the game's really campy. And then, so, like, having, like, a character who has, like, incredible scrapping tools, he has disjoints, and then he's also safe, and then he also can play, like, the campiest playstyle in the game. Be your top 1 is, like, bad in my opinion. But I think, if people don't agree with me on this is, like, a hot take, I think Bayo's really sick in Smash Ultimate. I think she's, like, one of their best designs. Smash Ultimate players don't really think so, but that's okay. But I think, like, if Steve is, like, at that power level where he's, like, high tier, and then he's, like, still got all the tools that he has now, just, like, tuned to be high tier, I think he'd be really sick. It's just, like, he's top tier and his tools are, like, not tuned. I thought it would make that. Yeah, with Steve, it feels like it's, like, He has Arcane Bear, he has like a walking jab. His up tilt is like also like a jab, it's just like an overhead. He's got like the up air ladders that are like broken. Steve is just like super busted. I don't know. Steve feels maybe, I don't know, just like not a good character design. Like if you have to make Steve that good to be playable, he probably just shouldn't be that good, or he should have a different design. I'd be down to go through the Ultimate roster real quick and rank like who I think is well designed and bad design. I think like any comeback mechanic, like Aura, Go Meter, whatever that Kazuya thing is called, like the fuck you punch, or I guess it's a grab. Well, he's also got the fuck you punch, the Electric Link God Fist. Kazuya's kind of got everything. I feel like Kazuya's like the character that you make where it's like, with casuals in mind, that was a really cool double fireball. Where it's like, okay, if this casual can master this, they'll be really good. But then whenever you put it in the hands of like a player who actually knows what they're doing, it's like, okay, now this is not for casuals anymore, and this character's like obviously overtuned. Where's he going? Yeah, I think it's really cool. Like, Bayo feels like the only, like, big character that combos with their specials. A lot of other characters just combo with normals. Is that true? I feel like you can have a special, like, combo opener, like Ivysaur Razor Leaf, or, like... Whoa! That's crazy. Like, Mario Fireball confirms into grab. Not a lot of characters combo with their specials mid-combo, you know? Which I think is cool that Bayo has that. I also like the air dashes a lot. I think air dashes are just, like, a cool mechanic. I was actually talking to someone yesterday about, like, how does Olympia, like, become good again? Because, like, Olympia is, like, a cool top tier. This dude's, like, cooking me. This is crazy. Oh, I should not have grabbed there. I thought he would land. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm, like, lagging. That's why. I was like, why am I... Is he? Whoa, I cheesed him. What tournament were you and Bargain at together? Yeah, Kazuya is miserable. I have some Discord pings to see if it's something crazy. It's Coach Zeke. Hi, Zeke. Who's in here for a quest? Oh. There's someone asking about a ban. If y'all don't already watch Coach Zeke's stuff, by the way, they're, like, actually incredible. I love the kind of stuff that, like, Zeke makes. Like, I think they are... I assumed that because I knew that I was getting a retexture skin, so I assumed that someone was getting a skin where you add on, like, things like the plup hat and the monocle, right? I assumed that someone was getting that, and I assumed it was Wisely or Zeke, actually. And then I assumed that the other one was also getting a skin at my level. So. But... yeah, Zeke's awesome. Zeke commissions me for their emotes. If y'all know a streamer who wants like emotes, they want like thumbnails done, send them my way. I would love to work with more creators and get them some cool looking stuff. I also currently I don't really charge a whole lot. I'm not in school right now, so I have like a lot of extra time to do emotes. Oh, HypeCon was in Houston, right? Am I right on that? I don't get to travel to events a lot anymore. I don't have, like, friends to travel with that are near me. But whenever I move to Denton, I will be traveling a lot for sure. I can beat this setter. We're gonna make it out of here. I just gotta walk in. It's hard to, like, yap to stream, like, read comments and also be fully mindful of the game. Oh, he hit me once, I'm gonna die. Whoa, I almost actually did die. I was like trolling, but... I like jumping as Arcane, so it looks like I'm like covering high, and then I actually am covering low with Puddle. That's always been. I meant to pop Puddle there, and then I grabbed the ledge, so I couldn't. I didn't kill! Ooh! I die. Oh, Texarkana. How far is Texarkana from Denton or like Dallas area? It's not too far, right? I don't keep up with the East Texas Ultimate scene anymore. They like made a new server. Like Last Stop used to be the server for it. I do wish that the eyes glowed, yeah. I think the butterfly effects are really sick though. I'm just so thankful to have the skin in game, you know? I think the skin is like actually like beyond cool. I'm excited to see what the comments on the YouTube video are for it too. This game was so winnable and now I'm throwing it. Y'all see the lag that's popping up? I wonder if that's server side or if it's my PC. I have like a pretty good PC. I've got a 3060 Ti. So I shouldn't be having any problems. But you never know, something can be wacky. But that was almost clean if I hit that correct hit. Yay! Dallas is like 3 hours, damn, that's far. Do I like the new Arcane side special? Yeah. It's taking a lot to get used to for me. I don't use it very offensively. I'm just a good game if they left faster than I could. I'm not very good at that. But overall, yeah, I like the move. I think it's really cool. Sorry, I'm trying to look at some different stuff. Let me respond to Zeke. I would never leave Zeke on red. What's going on? Okay. OMG, thank you. Love the icon in the game. Until... No. Yeah, but as I said, I assumed that Zeke was gonna have a skin. I'm very surprised they didn't. I view Zeke as like,
Choose your rival.
To me, the pinnacle of like Rivals content. I think they have the best content. Thank you. I try to, like, if I notice someone's parrying a lot, I'll just hold that F strong, and it's like if you jump, it's like not the laggiest F strong ever. Use back air out of shield more? I'll definitely try that, yeah. If y'all have any tips, like, I need them. Like, I'm sucking balls at this game right now. I used to be good, but not anymore. But that's okay. I feel like that's part of the fun of playing, like, a fighting game, too. Like, you get to experience, like, the ups and downs of competing. You get to learn and grow. You get to be bad. You get to be good, you know? I've never been one of those people who's been, like, upset about being bad. Like, I definitely feel some kind of way about it because I'm a content creator, so, like, a lot of people see me be bad if I'm bad. But outside of that, like, I kind of love being able to, like, relearn a game, you know? And there's something really cool to that. Damn. I was hoping I could get that out in time. Oh. Yeah, I think that Zeke is, like, in my opinion, like, one of the most important people in the Rivals 2 scene. Like, they did all the seeding for EVO. They worked on the R2CS stuff, which was kind of controversial, actually. I thought that Beastly was ranked, like, really low, and I think BBATS could have been ranked higher. Outside of those two, I don't think the rankings were too far off for anyone. Yeah. I imagine that Zeke will get a skin in the next bundle, and I'm very sure there will be another creator bundle. Something that I actually meant to talk about in a video before I got asked to do the creator bundle, so I held off this talking point, was I was curious how they were going to add more skins to the game without necessarily adding more events, and I guess creator bundles is one route. You can do skins for tournaments, right? But it's because, like, skins is the main way that they make their money in the game now, if people have already bought the game, right? They're not making money off you anymore unless you buy a cosmetic. So I have a feeling that we'll see more premium cosmetics. I think the mythical level or the legendary level, like cosmetics like the Rinburn skin, for example. Those skins will probably just cost money. They won't be able to be bought with Ether Bucks, especially like if it's a collab skin for sure. Because you gotta pay royalties on those. For some reason, I thought it was a stock behind. I'm just going to Puddle. The full ranking is out now. No, I'm the same as you, Jermoma. Like, I'm like turbo washed at this game now. Just because, I mean, being in the hospital forced me to take a break. I don't think that it helped. I think I learned a lot of bad habits, because as soon as I got out of the hospital, I started gaming again. But they had me on, like, medicine that made me really, really lightheaded. So I was not, like, doing the best, and I think I formed bad habits there. I'm just gonna keep pressing this until they get off. You also use back air more. Yeah, I love back air. It's like, what do you do against that? I'm so broken. Oh, I missed. Oh no! Do y'all want to do a fun little activity on stream? I can, like, rank. I can do my own little tier list. Actually, I don't think my tier list would be too far off from the community tier list, so we probably shouldn't do that. I could rank characters in, like, best to worst design, something like that. I don't know. I want to do some fun stuff. We could do casual queue. Yeah, parry out of puddles, like, really good in my opinion, because people are, like, rushing to get you. And it's like you parry and just whack them, you know? I want to be on big stages I don't like. Rondo camping me. I don't know, I play very, like, I love to approach, I love to scrap. I hate, like, zoning unless I'm on a zoner. I don't mind, like, I use a lot of bubbles for an Arcane player. I don't think Arcanes use bubble as much as me, or, like, good Arcanes don't. Which is probably why I'm ranked where I am. What is going on? Oh my god. I thought my game crashed. Fast food tier list, we'll do it. I do have fast food tier list about once a year. Maybe they're having the same... We're both down to stock now. The servers have been extra troll today. There's some extra trolling on the servers. Oh, I forgot I'd already done my ledge, or my wall jump. I'm being the fool. What is going on? Okay, at least I was safe and sound instead of Verano bubble. Dude, what is happening? This is bad. Did my game crash? There's 10 Ranos! They're going crazy! I would do a tier list. I could edit the community tier list and change what I would change. I'm gonna say good game. I'll be nice, but that was crazy. So I think, like, Nicki Minaj is, like, chewing on the wires, the Ether Studio server, like, what is happening? This Sage used to crash my game too, by the way. Dallas was being freakish too. I wonder if they're just having server problems? Did like another big game that uses SnapNet servers release today or something? I'm not too familiar with, like, what other studios use SnapNet, but I know, like, SnapNet is not like a Rivals exclusive server provider. It's still provided by SnapNet, right? I think so. Oh shit. I meant to forward strong punish him for it. I use back air more, you're right. Every time I go in for an F strong, he has that side special ready, so I guess I'll stop clicking it quite as much. Just kidding, I landed it. I think he's just dead if I... Never mind. With this Wi-Fi being the way it was, I did not want to try to parry that. It does have pallets, yes. So it has the standard pallets that it comes with. There's no extras right now. If y'all ask the devs for extras, they might do it. That's not really something that I can ask. They already gave me a skin. I would feel bad being like, give me more. Like, that's so, like, greedy and bloated. And I'm not trying to be bloated. But if you guys are like, whoa, like, we love this skin, could we get a pink palette, right? Could we get a yellow palette, right? I'm sure that's not out of the question. I would like to see it happen, obviously. But that's not up to me. I do know that retroactively they do like to go in and add more palettes. Since this is a paid-only bundle and it's not a bundle you can buy with bucks, I wonder how that'll work. Like, if they would be more incentivized to, like, spend their time making palettes for their skins, right? I could see that. But I would love, like, a yellow. I would love a pink. Like, I think, like, a hot pink is the body, and then a neon pink is, like, or, like, a really, like, bright, like, Barbie bubblegum pink would be really pretty. It's dead, right? Okay. I imagine we'll have some kind of bowling pins in the future. I wonder, like, if the next creator bundle, like, if they'll dip into the same creators, because, like, people like Bowler, he got an icon, I believe, in the game? No, he got the Lore Master title. I wonder if, like, because Bowler's, like, a huge, very, very cool creator. They don't release videos as often as me, but their videos are a lot more polished and highly edited than mine. Bowler's lore video on Rivals 2 is really, really good. It's like an hour long. I was actually going to make a lore video, and then I went to go and see, like, because I was like, oh, I know that I watched, like, a Rivals lore video, like, a year ago, and then I realized it was from Bowler, and I was like, I can't make something better than this. Like, I just gotta tell people to watch this one. But I wonder, like, if they would double dip into those creators to give them stuff like I didn't get an icon this time, but I got a skin. I wonder if, like, in the future I'll get an icon and then, like, Bowler could get a death effect, right? I thought I could up tilt in time between that, but I guess not. Oh, I thought he would stay on flat. Oh, shit. That's really cool. Whenever you bounce the puddle, you turn, like, all dark. The lag jump scared me. We gotta finish this out before we get, like, a crazy lag spike, right? That kills. Please, please, please kill. Fuck. Oh, they missed. Okay, we're fine. Ta-da! That was sick. Sorry, my eye itches. I'm out of water. I'm gonna go and get some water really fast. After I'm done, I'll pull up some of my art, and then we'll do some activities that are not ranked. I don't like to play ranked for too long in a row. But I'll be right back. I'm trying to make my camera go away so y'all don't see me, like, lumber around my room. Okay, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Hi, okay, I'm back. My webcam's not back, but okay. Sorry for the wait. Okay, I'm gonna look through Discord to see people's reactions really fast to the skin. Let's see what people are saying. Let's disable streamer mode. Oh my god, people love it. Extra bucks if you use it. Hosting some charity events too, so using it is for those. Yay, people like the skin. It does kind of look like, I love the Evangelion like creature. Does anyone have Pixity alts? I do actually. Yay, people like it. I'm so glad. That's important. I'm not going to open up DMs on stream. I feel like that's kind of silly. Let's see the other Discords. I put in my friend's local server. Thank you, Oomph. Oh, I should probably link my video to them. I think they would actually like that. Yeah, welcome everyone to the server. Sorry, I'm doing kind of like... This is not fun stream content. But I feel like I gotta plug this. Where else did I plug this? My local server? Who 100 is? Psychoist. Psychoist is so nice. They're like an older player in my scene. Like, both they've been in it for so long, and then they're older than most of the players. Last Talk would go hard as a title, you're right. That is true then. But okay, I responded to everyone that needed to be responded to. What was I gonna do? Yeah, Bowler made stuff in Smash Flash. They were like a top player in that game, right? I'm thinking that whenever casual becomes like open, I'll queue casual, and then I'll also ping the Last Talk server to see if people want to queue with me. I'll do that right now, actually. That's if you buy it, put in code Last Talk first. I'll talk to Zeke more about the skins later. I love working with Zeke. They are like actually sick. Thank you. So glad y'all like it. I'm thinking about doing a tier list. I don't know, we just did a tier list on the channel. I guess I could edit it with like my opinions. Do you want like raw Matthew Noid 8 opinions? I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm like dawdling around on here. We'll swap back to my full screen. Solid, definitely not great. Rivals players. Anyone want to queue free for all casual 1 minute on stream with me? I haven't played with items in so long. I don't know how long left I'll be live. I would like to stay live for a little bit longer. I can go ahead and do a quick little tier list. Tier list maker rivals 2. Okay, this is the Master's Chart Plus. I guess I can just go ahead and edit that. Matthew Noid for Evo tier list. Oh shit. Whatever. It's readable. It works. I would bump these guys up here, and I don't think we need to order it. Low tiers ordered. And then I think that these guys come up here. I wanted to do 3 tiers actually for the tier list video. That was originally the goal. But since the numbers were so far apart, like if Zetter was in the same tier as like who was like at the bottom of the high tier, like Loxodont, it did not make sense. Like they were like pretty far apart, like more far apart than like Olympia was to Galvin, you know? So that didn't really make a lot of sense to have only 3 tiers. It needed 4 tiers to fully show those gaps. But I think the game only has like 2 or 3 tiers. It has like, these characters are all like top tier, like clearly. I think there's like these 6. And then I think that these guys are all here. Like these are all really good. And then I would pop these guys on here. I would even dare to put like Raster like here. I think Raster's like really good. I think the problem is just like no one's going like sicko mode on Raster right now. Dakpo is playing again. I did a video with Dakpo a long time ago. That was really cool. I did a video with Torque too. Torque's in this bundle actually. I love Torque. Like he's such a sweetie. I would say the tiers probably do look like this though. I think Aldi, Slade, and Galvin are all kind of like they're not bad. Like you could win with them. I don't think that they're like great though. Like they're clearly like the worst of the bunch. And then like this tier, like everyone in it is like really good. Like I think these characters could win majors. I think they're neat. I would almost move Locks down, maybe move Absa down a little bit. That looks better to me. Actually, all we did there was move Raster up. I don't know. This list feels correct to me. And then like if I had to like order this, I'd probably do like right around this order maybe. I don't know, it's so hard because it's like Clarence Sword is like obviously like broken, and then like Arcane stuff is like broken, and then Zetterburn stuff is broken, and then Forsburn like Cake plays him and makes him look broken. Like I don't know, it's very hard to pinpoint an order. I'm going to go ahead and queue Casual. Hi, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. I'm going to send this to people on my server. These are my servers. Queuing. I misspelled that really bad. But okay, we'll solo queue. And then let's swap back to our rivals mode. Can y'all hear the game audio, by the way? I don't know if it's still like being the troll. I assume it's like a little better, but I assume I'm a lot louder than it because that's what it looks like on my end. No, I'm really, really glad you guys like the skin. I'm curious to see the reaction to the video. That cannot be right. Okay. Oh my god, 22 comments. I cannot wait to read through them.
Choose your rival.
Matthew Noy connected. Let's see what this is. Hello, good luck.
Arcane.
And then we're gonna queue Arcane. And we're going to play with items. We already had rank time, so. People are asking me about the Rivals 2 Shop Companion app. Do I have the I could eat emote? That's not real. That's not real. I should have queued with a friend from the Last Talk server. I don't have a lot of experience with items or free-for-all. Not as much as I would like. Dormammu, is this you, actually? I feel like you would have a tag like that. I'm really bad at glide tossing, by the way. Oh my god. Whenever Slade dropped, I was like, dude, this dude is like so sick. He reminds me of like a mix of like Hero from Ultimate, but he like looks cool too. He can parry these. I saw him parry drills. That means he's like aware of like what he can parry. That's the weird thing about like items, is some people are knowers and some people are not, because they're kind of new. I'll put that there. Oh, he almost hit it. Oh, there goes his treasure chest. Okay, sick. Oh, damn, you're in EU? That's all good. Oh, yeah, you were the one who joined the server. You were asking about Slade, right? I think he's pretty solid, but I don't think he's great. Slade's, like, weird, because he's kind of like Lorena, where, like, people thought she was really bad for a long time, and then she got a round of buffs, right? And people are like, damn, like, she's still, like, not all that. Like, she's, like, whatever. And then, like, obviously now it's like, yeah, Lorena's really good, and we know that now. But it's like, even after her, like, original set of buffs, we didn't know that. So. I really like how Slade Bomb is balanced, and it doesn't do, like, a ton of shield damage. And it doesn't do, like, a ton of, like, raw damage either, but it has, like, great knockback. I feel like it's a cool way to make a move strong, like, at the percents you want it to be strong at. I was gonna try to combo him there, but that was some shenanigans going on. I don't know, Slade, he feels not bad, like, he's, like, far from bad, but in a game where, like, everyone is, like, broken, he's not broken, right? It's pretty fair. I almost wonder if more of the cast should be at his level, right? Because he can still do, like, super sick stuff. It's just he... Oh. You'll be on in a second. Sick. I would go ahead and queue, like, towards the end of this match, so, like, even, like, around now if you wanted to. And then you'll probably get into this lobby. Yes, I think a lot of his tools are underrated. I didn't realize that I grabbed that leaf thing. I thought I grabbed the... I called it an onion in that video. I don't know if y'all saw that. That's, like, actually the most embarrassing thing ever for me. Like, I was in a rush to get that out. I was like, this is gonna be so sick. I'm gonna be the first one to get this video out. And nope. Oh, you can't parry that, I guess. I didn't even see my parry come out, so maybe I was just too slow with it. I'm being throw looped by Slade. Help me, I don't have a puddle down. Okay, we made it. Did I go through him? Oh my god. No, I ran into it too. No, I died before he did. Yeah, he needs an upgrade. He feels kind of similar to, like, what's his name? Phoenix Wright? Where he needs to have the upgrade to be good. If you want to go ahead and queue Jermama, you should find our match. So, yeah, I think that's the biggest problem with Slade. Or we can queue together if you want. I might do that. Yeah, it was definitely a little divine.
Wall run.
I like wall run a lot. This stage is very fun. I feel like Slade will be really good here, though, because I think his recovery is, like, really bad. And then this stage you don't really recover on too often. Oh, shit. I'm really bad with the cheese. I know they nerfed it, so maybe everyone's bad with it now. If I got forward aired out there, I just would have died. This is my favorite item, the Gooplicator. That was actually a video I was planning to make whenever the... Yo, thank you, I'm glad you like it. If you get it, use code LASTTALK. It helps me out, it helps out some charity events. Whoa, I'm, like, having crazy frame drops. I need to, like, clean out my PC or something. I have no idea where I'm having these, like, kind of tech issues. I don't know if it's the server or what's up. I want to travel to the EU one day to do a tournament. Y'all have got some really cool stuff over there. And I know you guys also have a community tier list coming out soon, I heard. A little birdie told me. I'm excited to see how it's different than the LASTTALK tier list. I didn't ask players in the LASTTALK tier list where they were from. I imagine they're mostly from North America, though. That's where I'm from. I'm curious, actually, like, what my viewer spread is. Like, how many of them are... I know, like, my second most viewed area is Canada, which is still NA. Ooh. I want this one. Oh my god. I got saved! Yay! Yeah, my frame rate's been, like, a little sus. I wonder if it's because I'm streaming? Ouch. Oh yeah, I getcha. It comes with a Plup skin, with Maple as well. If you play Maple, she's really cool. And then it also comes with a lot of cool, like, creator icons, and then also creator, named, what are they called? Like the little tags you can put into your name. I actually, what's it called? Whenever I reached out to Edelus, like I was kind of scared that I wouldn't be able to do a skin for Arcane. And whenever I reached out, they were like, yeah, Arcane's like perfect. It's like, please do Arcane. I was like, that's weird. Like, because the Arcane Summer skin came out like a week later, so I was like, that was weird. Why did they say that was perfect? Like, we just had an Arcane skin. And then I realized, like, this is the Plup bundle. Like, it's like Maple and Arcane, so if you're like, Plup, you're eating good, you know? Yeah, Slated Recovery's a lot better if you do have Glide Tossing, for sure.
Choose your rival.
Wanna group you? Your mama. I don't know if you're still here. I'm gonna wait to queue. To see what's up, because I would like to get Oops in here so we can do like free-for-all. I feel like 1v1 with items is not as fun as free-for-all with items, you know? They're typing right now. Oh, never mind, they got in. Someone did. Not smurfing. I'm scared who that is. If it's Sharmama, I'm really sorry. No, it was Sharmama. Okay, I'm gonna do a group queue, create lobby, and then this will let some other players in the Last Talk server get in. And then you can queue at the same time as us, Sharmama, if you want. I'm going to set us to only Dallas, so that way we can find each other. So, only Dallas servers to make us find each other. I know technically this is not the easiest way to do it, but oh, you just played with them? Sick. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and queue. If you want to queue like just Dallas server. Is the EU scene like active? Like I heard they're like not as active as North America, but they're still pretty active, right? I've heard they've got a lot of cool players there. They have a really good Arcane player, Dia, I believe. And then I love Guthix. Like Guthix is so cool. Hello. Good luck.
Arcane.
You guys have 30 seconds to hop in here. If y'all want, at the end of the stream, I can react to the skin video and tell y'all the real tea, if there's like extra details and stuff like that. Yay, Jarmama's here. How are you liking the, what's it called? Combo Devils? How are you liking that game? Oh, Dia is Rano, sorry, I'm like trolling. Combo Devils was really cool. I got creator access actually to make content about it. But I was never able to get games with anyone, because I didn't really know anybody. Whenever, like, that was playing it a lot. I knew like one or two people. It's just like our timelines never really lined up, which is okay. And since I never did get to play with anyone, I was not wanting to make a video about something I didn't fully understand, because the game has like a lot of really interesting and unique mechanics. But the game was really good. Like, it was really, really fun, like, whenever I was figuring stuff out. But I don't feel like I figured it all the way out, you know? I only played for, like, 2 or 3 hours total. And I was like, I feel like that would be, to me, disrespectful to the devs. To make a video about their game, and then I was just, like, spouting, like, nonsense. Like, I already did that enough about Rivals. Oh, shit, I ran into that. I think that Eliana will come out pretty soon. Yo, thanks, Ark. I'm glad you like the skin. If you do pick it up, you don't have to, obviously, but using code LASTLOCK would help me out a lot. I might host a skin design contest whenever modding comes out, or maybe even before, and I might pay a modder to put some of y'all's skins in the game. I think that would be really cool. I'm playing a dangerous game over here. I gotta get that bomb off of me. You're going over there. Oh my god. I'll say this Lorraine is like fucking me up, but that's future mama. Locks and Raster, that's a dangerous combo. I love Locks in this game. Like, I don't like to play heavies, but I love Locks, I love Crag, I love Lorena. Elis is cool. I'm not smart enough to play Elis. That's why I play Arcane. Yay, thank you so much for using it. I actually can see everyone that uses it, and I've wanted to do some kind of giveaway for a while now. I don't know what the number would have to be for me to do a giveaway. I was supposed to have that ready for the video that dropped today, but I didn't. I was gonna do incentives to give out free merch and help me afford like an artist printer so I could print merch for y'all. Like custom Rivals stuff, and I could do it on demand, so I would be able to charge like less money for it. Oops. But yeah, I made enough money at an art sale recently, selling art for my studio, that I can afford it, so I didn't need to do incentives for it. Zeke is so awesome, like, they deserve all the love in the world. Yeah, we do need an air heavy, you're right. I wouldn't be shocked if Eliana is the next fighter. I think it will be a returner in some form. What form that is, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, I kind of want Malo. I love Malo. I would feel bad if they added Malo and there's someone that's doing Workshop Rivals 1 Malo, because you can do 2D sprites in Workshop now. So I would feel a little bad for them. That would be a bummer. If the real character came out while they were working on him. Oh, why does my Arcane look like crusty? Do y'all see that? Like, my texture did not load all the way. I think that's a thing on my PC's end, though. I don't think that's a game problem. Oh, I killed myself. Yeah, I would assume it's an air character, too. They've surprised me before, though, and made me look a fool more than a few times, so I wouldn't be shocked if they do, like, a fire character. Like, because looking at the roster, right, you would think it's an air character because air has the least, but fire hasn't had a character in the longest. They just started with the most as well. So I wouldn't be shocked if, like, something like that is their thought process, like if it's Malo instead. If we do get a fire character, though, I imagine that it will be Malo. This is also, I've been saying this for a minute now, but they talked in a dev stream before the game came out. I remember they had like an infographic about Loxodon or something in this stream. And it was like before, like whenever he was new. And they like mentioned something about like Malo, where it was like, we have to figure out how to like make Malo's gun fit in the style of Rivals 2. Because like in the more cartoony style, it wouldn't make sense for someone to have like a realistic gun, right? And if they were already doing that, that means they were in the process of like character design doc for Malo. And that would have been like 2.5 years ago now, or like maybe 2 years ago. So I don't exactly know what that means for Malo. Like if he's like soon, if he's far. Typically, character artists work very far ahead though. So. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot my puddle was there. That was scary. There's some spots on different maps where you can hide puddle. I don't know if y'all have done this before. There's a spot on... What's the stage for Galvin? But it's like not the new one. Metal Refinery, I think it is. Or Metal Graveyard. There's a spot on that stage where the stage is partially covered by like effects. And you can hide puddle there. And you just can't see it at all. Oh my god. I wanted to make them pull up on me at the top plat. Does that kill? Oh, I thought they were dead, so I let myself die, because I was like... Oops. Also, sometimes, like... Oh, no! Sometimes stuff for characters will leak. I have not seen anything leak for this character. Like, the ABSA stuff, like, I knew ABSA was coming out because models for everyone's skeleton effects were in the game for whenever they electrocuted. Like, a month before ABSA got added. They went ahead and they added those early on accident. So yeah, typing in gaming is definitely hard. Reading chat in gaming is hard too. Yeah, I played a lot of Malo, Sylvanas, and Arcane and Rivals 1 too. I played a good bit of Eliana as well. She's really fun. I don't know, I liked everyone. I don't think I leaked that I had a skin coming out. I did, I would, like, be a little bit silly about it. Like, I would tell people, like, man, like, last talk, it's the 2-year anniversary for me making content. Like, I want to try to do something to celebrate with y'all. Maybe I'll, like, commission, like, a stage skin or a character in workshop. Like, maybe I'll do that. And then it was, like, this all along. So I've known this was coming out for about 2 months now. Maybe closer to a month and a half. I don't know. It was a pretty quick turnaround time. They were really fast with it. From what I know about Ether Studios is that's not abnormal either. Oh, am I dead? No. Oh, yes. The bundle's $20. And then if you use code LASTTALK, I get $5 of it, which goes towards Rivals 2 merch that I'm going to be producing. And charity brackets. There's going to be 2 charity brackets this summer. And one will be a Pokemon Champions charity bracket. I want to have Zeke in that for sure. Zeke and Hada are 2, because I know Hada has been playing a lot of Pokemon Champions, and then Zeke has also been doing a lot for it. I would like to have them in it because they're both like Rivals 2 community members that are, to me, I view them as important in the community. I will say, I said this earlier in the stream, I think that it's like new people in here now. I was very surprised, because I didn't know who all was in the bundle. I asked whenever I got the message, I was like, oh, like, who else is getting a skin? Like, would love to know, so that I can reach out to them and, like, brainstorm ideas. I didn't want our skins to cross over, or if they did cross over, I wanted that to be intentional, right? So, like, let's say if everyone made skins that kind of looked like the same theme, that would be cool. Wait, how do you get out? No! Or like if everyone had like really different and unique themes, then we could cover a lot of different themes in one bundle. That'd be cool. But I'm curious what butterflies pop out of Arcane. Are they monarch butterflies or blue? What are they called? Blue. They're called like blue something. Oh damn. Is there anything EU players can take off on your end? What do you mean? Oh my god, they're at 240%. Sorry, you might have said that and then I had said something earlier and now I've forgotten it. I would like to do more stuff with EU players. I had, oh no, her name is escaping me right now. Hikori? I feel so bad, I should know. Commentate a last stock bracket one time, and I would like to commentate some EU stuff, like if I was online. The problem is, like, nighttime for EU is, like, earlier in the day for me, and I work during those times. My work schedule is low-key kind of evil. I'm a part-time employee, but I work 5 times a week. But, like, some of my days are, like, I only work, like, 3-hour shifts, which is, like, nothing. So I would like to see if I can change up my schedule. And see what I can do with that. And then that way I could stream and do more Rivals type stuff. But I also wonder if like maybe it's good for me to be working as much as I can right now and save up for grad school, and then during grad school I can do more Rivals stuff. I also have to rethink how the last stock tournaments will happen, because where I'm moving to, they have local weeklies on Thursdays, and I would like to be able to go to a local. That'd be really nice to have something to go to. They also have tournaments for Rivals at the college that I'm going to, I believe. So I'm going to see if I can like help TO those in any way, help make the game more accessible for players. That'd be really cool. Take part in, not that I host. I know that there's a lot of EU weeklies. I could try and look into some of those. I could reach out to some TOs that I know in the EU. What's weird, I think a lot of people consider me like a big member of the Rivals 2 community. I don't talk to people on the Rivals 2 scene too often. I wish I talked to them more. I'm very, very bad at reaching out and getting to know people online. I'm really good at talking to people in person, but online I'm kind of shy. I don't know why that is. Like, I know some people, they'll just like join a VC with a group of strangers and be like, hey guys, what's up? I can't do that. That scares me so bad. Uh-oh. Tromama, you're trying to troll me. I see this over here. Oh. I was trying to troll you and I got myself. See an item I want over here. That was not the item I thought it was. By the way, if y'all have ideas for items in the game, I would like to do a video where I work with a workshop designer and I make a stage, an item, and a character. If you know any workshop designers that would be interested in that and could actually make something, I would like to work with someone that would actually make something. I've actually had a few collab videos. I can talk about them now because they're like a year old. Where I was supposed to like collab and work with people and stuff, and they never came to be because the person just like didn't do their end of the collab. So I'd like to avoid that going forward. I'm not like mad, like it was like pretty small videos. One of them was like what makes Tekken unique from other fighting games. I thought that one was really interesting because Tekken is so unique. I don't know. I've had some other videos too. I want to make a video about all the plat fighters. I thought about doing a series where I go through and I review each plat fighter. But I made it a rule because I had a video that was scrapped about Smash Ultimate a really long time ago. Oh my god. And the reason why I scrapped it is because I said too many negative things. I think it's not very fun to watch a video about something, especially if you like that something, and then the YouTuber like shits on it the whole time. It's like, okay, like why did I watch this, you know? So I would like to try to avoid that. I also don't hate Smash Ultimate. I think there's good qualities to it, but I obviously don't play it for a reason. Oh damn, we're dead. Oh yeah. Streaming is really, really fun. I'm not very good at it, I don't think. But I feel like just like streaming, like you playing the game, like chatting with friends like this, like even if you only have like 3-4 viewers, 1-2 viewers, right? Like it's still like so cool. My biggest tip if you want to start streaming is have like some kind of device, like an iPad, watching your own stream. I have one over there actually. Because Twitch and YouTube, they boost your stream and like put it into priority queues based on how many people are watching and for how long. So that'll get you out of that like bottom tier streamer area. So let's see, some people are also, after a few more matches, I want to go and check out the patch notes. I'm going to actually go ahead and pull those up real fast. Rivals 2 Steam. We can read those together. I normally read them in a video, but today we're not doing a video on that, obviously. Oh, yeah, there's no patch notes, actually.
Choose your rival.
Yeah, there's no patch today. I didn't think there would be a patch today. That Crag was really good. That makes sense, because we're like going into EVO. And then we have a new character. I'll see how soon the new character is. I'll probably do like 2 or 3 more games of... I'm gonna do 2 or 3 more games.
Crystal Valley.
And then
Ready?
I want to see what else we can do on stream. I want to react to that skin video I did. And I can give y'all like more behind the scenes stuff that I couldn't put into a video. I feel like in a stream like this, not as many people see it, so I can share more interesting details than I could with, right, like a video like that where it's like I gotta be kind of hush. I was actually scared for that video. Like last night I considered editing out 2 parts of it. I talk about the server icon used to have the Taco Bell logo. And then I also talked about my original design for the skin was based on Vivian from Pokemon. And if I was the Rivals team and a skin designer came out and was like, I designed this from a copyrighted brand, I would be a little scared to be like, ooh, wait, hold up. You know, don't say that quiet part out loud. Like, I know the Rivals team in the past has been hesitant to say the word Smash before. Because it's like, if you say, like, this is taken from Smash too hard, like, I don't know what the repercussions of that would be. I don't know if they were scared to say it, but they would kind of beat around saying it, you know? So. Damn. Oh, for real? You liked it? I'm so glad. I don't get very personal in my videos. Normally, I just read from a script. And it's hard to make a script have, like, a lot of personability. That was a crazy spike. I like that we both went for a spike. Oh, yeah, the Discord's really cool. I'm always, like, yapping in there. It's not as active as it used to be. But in my opinion, it's my favorite Rivals community to interact in. There's actually some Rivals Discords I need to join. I stopped joining Rivals Discords because, truthfully, I'd join some of them, and then I would, like, see people, like, shit-talking my content, and I was like, that's weird. Like, why are we doing that, you know? I also, like, I feel like you should be allowed to. It's not like I'm immune from critique, or that everything I do is right 100% of the time. But I don't really want to see people being like, this fucking sucks, you know? So I don't join a lot of Rivals Discords, but I should. I want to do it more. I think in the past I wanted to keep my videos and me as a player in person separate, but I don't have that feeling as strong anymore. I don't know. It helps if I can go to an event and not be like seen as someone that everyone already knows, but then I don't know everyone. That's always felt weird to me. And then I actually had a friend in high school. They're still my best friend, actually. We make a lot of our studio art together. They were very famous online making art. And so people would come up to them at events and like act like they already knew them when they like did not know them. Thank you. I'm looking into more ways to take care of my hair right now. Since it's like summer here, it's so hot, and I'm like shedding like a lot of hair. So I need to figure out what to do about that. And how to take care of it better. I already have like a few products I really do like. I just want to get some more vitamins, right, that might influence like hair health. I'm sucking balls in these free-for-alls. This is not my day with these. Someone in the what's it called? Arcane server said it kind of looks like Venom, like the symbiote. Which I think is funny. Okay, let's see. Is there any other servers I need to respond to? I feel so bad, like, leaving people not responded to if they're saying stuff to me.
Clear skies are overrated.
I'm curious to see what people said about the skin.
Choose your rival.
Okay. I'll do one more. You're doing good. You're doing better than me. Yeah, I heard the UK actually has like a heat warning like until like Thursday, right? Like it's like really bad. And the UK doesn't have like as good air conditioners as America, and then also electricity rates. Like electricity rates in the US are going up because of AI. But yeah, I was kind of scared to make it too similar to Demigod or Kane. That was a big worry of mine. I'll go over that whenever I watch the video with y'all. I'm gonna watch it. I'll do one more after this one, and then we can watch the video together. Because I can give a little bit more insight, and I can answer questions too. So if you have any questions, let me know right now. And then I'll come back and I'll look at them in a minute whenever it's time to watch video. No, I was scared to mention the Taco Bell, and I was scared to mention Vivian in that video. I also did not run it by Edelis, because I think that he would have advised me not to do it, and the video was already finished. So by the time I like thought like, oh, this might be bad. And I wanted to be able to be like as authentic and real with y'all in that video as possible. So I don't have a lot of videos where I get to be authentic and real, like in a tier list, you know? Like, I mean, it's made by me, like you're getting a level of personality to it, but you don't know me from watching a tier list video, you know? I feel like you know about me from watching this video. That was something I always used to be scared of. I was like, I don't really want people to know me online, but I think now I'm more open to the idea. Oh my god. Thank god for this feather. Okay. What the fuck? He saves her, but not me. That's crazy. You don't like the current icon? I think it looks good. Yeah! What? You got a feather? That's crazy. Whenever the Gooplicator comes out, that's whenever I start to drop frames. It's okay though, I love Gooplicator. The day 1 server icon is in the video, actually. Yeah, I have on my Twitter, I have a Twitter banner, and it has Orcane. I actually want to get that tattooed. That was one of the incentives I was going to do for people to buy the skin, but I'm going to get the tattoo anyways. I'm waiting to get a little bit more buff, because I've been going to the gym a lot. I'd like for my arm to be a little larger before I... Let's see here. Oh, no, they disconnected. Yeah, I think the bell is pseudo-iconic. I think it's like a fake. Sorry, Bill. You're going on the platform. You just crashed out of the game. Uh-oh. I've been having more game crashes, too. I had to change some visual settings. I think the game was maybe too intensive for me or something. I don't know. But I was very confused because I used to run the game, like, fine. And now, like, if you'll see, like, after we leave this, the game is going to take a minute to load the main menu, like, texture-wise, and then also whenever it loads into a stage, it takes a minute. So I don't know... Oh my god. I, like, can't DI out because if I do, I get spiked, but if I hold... I can't hold any more because I'm at the wall. Oh my god. I've got to get him onto that drill somehow. Okay. Oh no. He dies, yay! Okay. Oh, it was internet, not performance, gotcha. I think what we can do now, all the way to triple digits, that's crazy. Let's go, and I was going to explore something in-game. I'm going to tell Jamal a good game. And then we can go ahead and watch the video as a group. Yeah, see how like it took a minute to like load everything? I want to see what my store looks like. Yeah, that move is so good. It used to be better than it is now, which is crazy. Let's see if there's anything in the coin shop that I want. I don't think I... Maybe Black Widow Rana, that's a cool skin. This icon is kind of crazy, right? Like, that's kind of nuts. Is there anything that's like on sale right now for summer? Lover's Clarin, Lover's Fleet. I already have like good Clarin and Fleet skins. I might get Clown Rano. I hate that skin, but it's like with the free currency right now. I don't know. I feel like I'm having a harder time completing this event track. I wonder if they made it to where you earn stuff a little bit slower. That would make sense. Normally I can complete like 50 levels within like a month, which I have not done that yet. Maybe I just haven't been playing as much. I played a lot at the start of the month, and I kind of took like a week off last week because I was working on the skin video, the tier list video, and then getting this out. Let me go ahead and ping the server that we're going to be watching the video. At YouTube ping. Last ping. Sorry for so many. We'll be watching the skin video on stream. I'll be doing a quick where's the and button? NA about it for anyone interested. It's linked above. And I'm gonna do a heart, so it's nice. Okay. Yeah, GG's to both y'all, by the way. The Supernova drawing, I think I did. I don't remember it super well. I think it was of me and Kenny, right? I like the darker skin palettes too. I don't think we have a ton. Like if we go here, wait, let's look at bucks, skins, and then hide owned items. There's like not like a lot of like darker color palettes. Like I was looking at that. Especially like not for Arcane. Like if we look at like this is something that I looked at a lot whenever I was designing the skin. A lot of Arcane skins, like this one's blue, this one's blue, this one's blue. Then these are all lighter colors. The only darker skin is Demigod Arcane. And I do agree that the skin kind of looks like Demigod Arcane. But my texturing covers the full body. Whereas Demigod Arcane is only like on the roof of the body and then on the arms. So it's a little different. I was really scared that it'll look too similar, especially with the eyes missing. But I think that... Sorry, I'm so sleepy. I think that we got to a really good spot. But let's go ahead. We can tap in and watch that video real quick. I gotta pull up stream stuff. Okay. So what I was thinking that we could do is YouTube. I'm gonna swap over to my main account to watch it. Do you want to see the kind of stuff that I'm into? I don't know if y'all care about that. Like Last Stock, me as a person. I play a lot of Pokemon Go. I like Ludwig. I'm not like the biggest Ludwig fan. I think he's really cool though. I like Overwatch. I watch some of these. Like these have been giving me like info about like AI. I like drag queens. This dude's funny. I like Delta Work a lot. I made a poster. Do you want to see this actually? I don't know how to pull it up. Let's go to Twitter. And then I'm gonna search in my account. Poster. No. JFK. JFK is on the poster. I made a poster with a drag queen. I told my professor that it was my aunt. And she was like, okay. Let's see. We'll go to the Last Talk channel. Oh, this is like a Inception type thing. Am I really that quiet? Or is my thing quiet? Oh, what the fuck? Okay. I designed a skin for Rivals 2. Let's watch. I have ads, by the way. I'm sorry. I know ads are like the devil. Recently, I got to design a skin for Rivals V2. Let's turn off Rivals. Can y'all hear it okay? Let me know. As of releasing this video, unless I did something really, really wrong. So you can go check it out and play with it in game. If you do That's true. You can play with it in game. We just did. Yeah, it does have similar vibes to the... I thought it was too similar, actually. This is a bad video. It works, you know? So these, they're all actually done... I can pull them up. They're done with a weird process. I do screen printing, but how I do it is I draw everything by hand. This is an easy one to see because it's just one layer. I draw everything by hand. Raise the volume of the video. Yeah, I can do that. So everything is like done with pencil on a transparency sheet. Let me see. I might have one. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go dig around real fast. I'll be right back. Actually, y'all can still hear me, I bet, if I shout. So they look like this. I don't know how well y'all can see it. It's just like a big sheet of transparency. And then wherever I mark becomes like a marking that then ink can pass through. You can't hear it really? Gotcha. Let me turn it up, and then let me turn up Chrome in my volume mixer. Oh, it's like all the way up. Damn. Let's see. What can I do about that? Desktop audio, advanced audio properties. We're gonna multiply by 10, so y'all are gonna hear it a lot louder. Bachelor's degree in fine arts, more specifically studio arts, last December. And throughout this year, but I can make stuff like this. This is actually a print I never posted because I think that I lost them. They're like somewhere in my room, but y'all can see like other stuff back here. That's a painting of Arcane. It's not done yet. It's got Pokemon cards and a big 3DS. That's a tiger I did for another gallery. He's up there. He has a custom frame. And then that's a picture. It's a big penis dinosaur. I thought that was really insightful and needed in the art world. I've worked at a public art studio teaching painting classes. I should be here now. And starting in the fall, I'll be attending a pretty prestigious art program at the University of North Texas to get my master's degree also in studio art. I edited this last night, so I did not have access to the skin, so that's why. So when Edelist from the Rivals team reached out, I thought I would have work if I wanted to design a skin later than I did. I knew I wanted it to be something really neat that I could show off to my studio. He said something much nicer than make me a skin, by the way. Also something that would look cool in Rivals 2 for you guys. The only prompt that he left me with was to design something that was emblematic of my channel. It is screen printing. I can go back to it. So I do it like it's a different way of screen printing. Most people do digital screen printing where they make a digital image and they print it out. But what I do, this one's a good example. So this background is all hand painted, and then that's screen printed, the hand painting, and then this is hand painted, and this is hand painted. And then all of this is drawn out on one layer, all of her is drawn out on another layer, and then everything is written with Sharpie on this layer. So it is a kind of screen printing, but I use like a very analog form of screen printing. Most people don't screen print like that. And that it had to be a texture change, not a full model change. I really... Yeah, so he told me that it had to be like a common skin. Common skins, Rivals 2. I wasn't sure if they were going to do something to elevate it a little bit, but it had to be like a skin like this, right? Like Leopard Claire and Skunk Maple, like one of these. And that's why I assumed that Wisely or Zeke was getting a fancier skin. But I guess I assumed wrong. I view them as like they are like the big Rivals 2 creators. Like I think that they are so beyond talented. And I hope that they both get a skin in the next bundle. I imagine one of them wasn't too sure where to go with the prompt. I think they're actually like so cool with the skin, since I don't really show up in my videos too often. Not that's true. I don't want to. It's just I look really dumb when reading these scripts, recording these. And there's not also really I didn't have my light on for recording this. My the reason why I'm so dark, my yeah, it's like multimedia on the hand stenciling part, and then it's just ink on the paper. That's kind of how it works. The reason why I look crazy dark here, I have like a light, but it's like white. It's like a neon Snorlax sign. And I forgot to turn it on, and my friend was like, I want to get food at 7, and so I started recording at 5:30. And at 5:30, they were like, yo, I actually want to get food at 6. I was like, let's do like 6:15. So I had 45 minutes to film this, and then I was selling art at a vendor booth this weekend, so I didn't have time to get more art or get more recording time done. So I was like, okay, this is what I have. This is what I get to work with. It's like me in the shadow, but that's okay. The Hat on Maple, I assumed that the bundle was going to have one common tier skin. I think the Last Stock Arcane is better than a common skin though, because it has effects on it, the butterflies. And then I assumed that someone else was going to be getting the premium skin. So similar to how like the bundle had like the American Raster, and then the Alpha Rad like I don't even know what you call it. The Zetter skin, right? And that's what I assumed is like it would be like 1 or 2 like premium skins and then 1 or 2 common skins, but it's actually just one premium skin and then one common skin, but it has effects. So to me, I consider it to be more premium, even though it is just a texture change. Oh, you gotta go. Yeah, have a good rest of your day,
Last
dude.
Talk channel
Thanks for
icon.
stopping by.
But even
So yeah,
then,
this
I
is the
wouldn't
color
consider
scheme.
the icon to be
So.
iconic. I don't ever really reference it in my videos at all. And actually, if you want the background on that, I actually started this server and
so
tournament series like 7 years
this is
ago.
what I was talking about.
Writing this.
Yeah, this is 7
And
years
I put
old
a Taco Bell
now. Yeah,
icon
that
as a
date.
placeholder on Discord, since it was just originally.
So originally we had this. I think that there was another one between these two, but it did not last for very long. I think it was like similar to this design, but it was a different color palette. But it was still like blue and blue. I think. And then whenever I started doing Rivals content about a year ago, I changed it to this. I didn't like having the Smash Bros logo in it anymore. One, because you can't sell it if it has the Smash Bros logo in it. Like if Nintendo was like, yo, like what is that? I gotta be like, oh, my bad, y'all. I get the cease and desist, and I didn't want the cease and desist. And then also, I was partnering with like companies like locally to host events, and I was not sure how comfortable they were with stuff like that. In their events.
A server for me and my friends, and over time with making merch and content and partnering with dozens of brands, it slimmed down to be the icon that you see today. With that though, I knew that I wanted to keep the Last Talk icon in there somehow, but
Yeah,
I
so
wasn't
the Last
really
Talk
sure
icon's
where
in the
to
color
shirt and
scheme.
call it a day. But that didn't really seem to live up to my goals as an artist.
Yeah, so I thought like, okay, I could like put like the Last Talk icon on someone's forehead. I actually thought about Raster getting like the Last Talk icon and then it spreads out on his wings. That would have been cool. But I didn't really think it was very interesting visually. Like it didn't look very good whenever I drew it out. Like it looked not bad, but it looked like more like, look guys, it's Last Talk, instead of being like, look guys, it's a good skin, you know? So that was my
Since
problem
while
there.
it would be really easy, I'm sure it
But
wouldn't
I drew
look
out
good.
multiple
And
characters
as
of
I
skin
mentioned, my
designs if
two
y'all want to
goals
see
were
them
to make a
someday.
skin that I could be proud
None
to
of them,
trust
they're
someone
all
that
like
designed,
rough sketches I'd have to clean
and
them up
make
to
a
show them
skin
to
that
people.
players would actually want to use. So I took a few steps back and thought of what would represent me in the game.
That was kind of sick there.
Since
Like
at the
I
end
ate
of the
that.
day,
Like I didn't
I'm
even
the one who
realize I
makes
was
the
in this
videos,
video.
draws the thumbnails, and runs my brackets.
That's what my desk looks
Started
like. Also,
Even
this is
if
like a
I'm
teaser. I've got all my Vivian plushies up here, and she shows up later on in the
not as
video.
personable on the channel as normal art studio. I think that when making art, this is a
Yeah,
really
so
good place
this
to
is how I
start,
make art.
since art can be both personal, both for a creator and a viewer based on how they choose to interact with it. So capturing that feeling into a drawing or concept is always a high priority for me. I wrote down that I wanted my skin to feel energetic, exciting, and recognizable. These three concepts stood out to me since when I hop on the
I feel like
game,
this does
I'm not
describe
really wanting to feel really
Evangelion as
serious
well.
in
I think
any
it's
kind
so
of way.
energetic.
Next, I had to decide my subject matter, or in this case, what character I wanted to design a skin for. This step was
Okay, actually,
really-
if I have to be really, really honest, this step I kind of cheated on. I made the Orcane skin before I asked if I could do a skin for Orcane. I did not think that someone else would want to do Orcane because I thought Wisely and Zeke, as I said, were the other two that would be getting a skin, and I believe that Zeke is playing not Orcane right now, and Wisely doesn't play Orcane either. So I thought I was safe there, which was probably foolish of me. I asked like 3 days later.
easy for me.
And then
I
after
won't
I
really
asked,
take
it's
a lot
just
of
to
your
put on
time
touch-ups.
explaining it. I
so-
main Orcane. I feel like he's energetic, he's exciting, and he's recognizable. And they said that would
Just
be
for a minute.
perfect. With those guidelines narrowed down, it was time
Looking
to
back though, as I said, I do think it's funny that because Edalus was like, yes, Orcane's like a really good pick. I was like, oh, like weird. Like I didn't think that. Like I thought he'd be an okay pick, right? But then looking back now, knowing that it's like, oh, duh, like Maple is the other skin and it's for Plup, and Plup
Come
plays
up with an
Orcane and
actual
Maple.
skin
That makes
design.
sense.
But I was still drawing blanks.
So-
I went ahead and hopped onto the Rivals 2 wiki and took a peek at the last content creator bundle.
This helped me out a
There's the
lot actually. The
American
wiki's like
Rapster
so helpful.
the-
But we can
to the-
skip this.
Like, would you buy something like this? Let me know. But
I did
just-
have a lot of really ugly joke concepts like this as well. I was like, if I make a joke skin, that could be funny. But I could not land on a joke skin that looked like I would rather have a skin that looks good that people can be like, whoa, like this is sick, than a skin that's like, haha, like that's funny, and then the joke's over and now the skin is still in the game. And it's like, okay, guys, let's move on
I
from
decided
the
to go
joke.
ahead and widen my
Also, as a content creator and like someone who's in the public eye, a lot of times I'll tell a joke and then people will repeat it or repeat it back to me, and I'm like, oh, like that was funny 2 months ago whenever I posted it, and now you're still repeating it to me every day. So I was like, I gotta.
search for inspiration.
Be
and
careful
check
about
out
what I
all
put
the
out.
skins that were in Rivals
I like that
2
people
already.
repeat my jokes. It means I'm
But
funny, I
more
guess.
specifically, I wanted to see the common one. These bad.
So yeah, I
going into
looked through all of these, I thought these skins would be ugly and I would not get inspo from them, but I actually did. I think I said that in the video. I thought about cutting that out too because I was like, oh, they're going to be mean. Or they're going to think that I'm mean. I think that the common skins don't have to look good because they're free and common. So my thought process was like, I don't think that these kind of skins are what I want to design around. But I looked at them and they're actually all really, really good. I just never seen anyone use them. And because I don't see anyone use them, I assumed they were bad, but they're not. Like, these skins actually look really good.
I didn't think I'd find any inspiration here, since when I set out to do this, I wasn't really looking to make a skin with an animal in mind. I feel like that's already been done. I liked Majabagong Slade, I hope I said that right.
Yeah, these are my favorites.
Crag, Cal Loxodon, and Hornet Lorena. Since the
I'm about to jump in here with the ad read, so I'm going to skip the ad read about charity events, but if you're a content creator, go to that video, sign up for the event thing. These skins always stood out to me because I feel like the patterning on them does not change how the character looks, but since it covers the entire body, it looks like almost like a recolor, almost, right? But in like a cooler way than a recolor, like it looks more elevated than that.
So I knew that I wanted to have some kind of design that incorporated a pattern or texture over Orcane's entire body.
Yeah, so that was my fear, was like, if I split up his body like the skunk Galvin, his arms look a little bit weird to me. Or like, let me look. None of these, I think, have it weird. Like, Panther Zetterburn, I think it's a really cool skin design because of the color scheme, but I don't know if the texturing on it is necessarily my favorite. I prefer it's like almost like a recolor than I do as a retexture.
This was also probably
right?
the best choice for me to land on objectively for a character like Orcane. Since
like, yeah, see how it covers the entire body, but like, hold on, like this Treefog Rano,
a character like Orcane,
it looks like he has like pants on,
right?
Any... Which like, Rano has pants on, but he doesn't look like a, like he looks like a Treefrog wearing pants as Rano. I didn't want to add any kind of like clothing or like make like half of Orcane's body one color and half the other. I knew that I wanted to keep his
design channel colors. Obviously, as I could do like a big Crayola Orcane, I guess, but
that did cross my mind. I was like, how do I do an art
minding? Vivillon is about.
So this is my favorite Pokemon, and I knew that after looking at the animal patterns, I was like, okay, I'd rock with like a butterfly patterning.
Pokemon, and she's been my favorite ever since.
And she has lots of different designs.
Rage.
Let me turn them down.
I don't know. Maybe I've always been
a little too loud,
a little evil.
But so these are the patterns that I had to work with. I was like, which one of these can I put onto Orcane and then also make it like inspired by but not copying from? Because copying from could lead to legal trouble for Rivals of Aether, which is not my goal. I do not want to bring that to them. I was thinking Savannah pattern, but a lot of these patterns are kind of similar with these like squares, so I tried out different squares on Orcane too, and it just like was not working.
Where you are in the real world,
like y'all can
really
see. So like this, it looks really cool, but it looks too similar to that other Orcane skin that we mentioned, where the design is just on the face. So I was like, okay, I got to do a full body design, and then this design ends here. It would not look very good if it covered the whole body. It would look too stretched, which I did not want.
I thought it looked like it'd be a really neat tattoo on someone, or a cool design on a...
And then this leg pattern, I refine a little bit. The leg pattern stays more or less the same, but this pattern wasn't even looking like Vivillon at all. It looked more like a Monarch Butterfly. So then I moved on to Monarch Butterflies, and then that led to me... Let's skip forward a little bit, because y'all can watch me talk about how I made the design. What I did out of that... Where do I show the full design? Okay. Is at the end of a Monarch Butterfly, it's like black here at the tail, so I made his nails kind of like lighter colored like that, so I thought that was really cool. And then I left his eyes empty, because whenever I added in like colors for eyes, it just looked dumb, and I think this looks like a lot cleaner.
When I used a new color...
So that's kind of how the skin was made. I thought it was really cool. I'm gonna go leave a like on my own video. I think that I deserve the extra like. Yay! But thank you guys for watching today. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up stream. I hope you guys like the skin. Please use code LASTLOCK if y'all check it out. It actually supports me tons. If you guys have any questions about it, ask me in my server. If you guys want read colors for it, like if you want like a pink, a yellow, something new, ask the Rivals devs for it. That's not up to me, sadly, but I think it'd be cool. It'd be cool to see. But okay, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys. I imagine there will be a video for Evo. I'm at work whenever the Evo reveal happens. So I'll probably have a video up around 5 or 6 p.m. Central Time for the new character. I will probably get something like abhorrently wrong in that character overview, but who knows? I don't know. But I'll see you guys all next time. Bye for now. Thank y'all for watching.